We've completed the ceremony.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone.
Oh, are we live?
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
Sorry.
Wait, we are?
Yeah, we're live. I
Okay.
hit the button.
yeah.
Shit.
Hey, everyone. I hope
that
it's,
fucking that fucking filler script.
Y'all, I told you the Are We Live bit wouldn't make any sense.
Look, I did the paper
was
shuffling thing.
hi. Well, hi, everyone. Welcome to. Yeah, we've got a real stocked cast. And also, this stream is in support of the Writers Guild of America Writers Strike. And Cable 2's shows will be proceeding somewhat as usual.
With the difference,
but they will.
We're not written this time.
Yeah, we're not written.
And
all the shows this week are going to be improvised live, which is so forgive us if there's you know,
usually I have
some
a crack
issues.
team of Minnesotans writing my funny jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss having the Coen brothers. They were so good at it.
Yeah, they really punched us up. I mean, they did literally punch us.
Isn't that kind of punching down?
We're standing in support of our writers.
Yeah.
Well, this show is for them.
It's our duty to make bad TV.
I would like to encourage.
Yes.
I would like to encourage, like, setting aside the bits. I'd like to remind folks, a public Twitch chat is not a great spot to talk about actual involvement in labor movements. That is very bad OPSEC. You could get people in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, and also you can look into the Writers Guild of America strike. I posted in the Tumblr post, but I'll link it here. There's links for support and whatnot.
What I can say is, if one of our 9 viewers is a writer for a television show or movie or any other thing that falls under the WGA, you better not be doing any fucking writing right now.
That counts writing words in chat.
Yeah, if you're in chat,
emojis only.
You.
Emoji emote only.
No,
I kind of want to restart because I feel like none of you guys are paying attention to the extremely good full motion video content.
There's no side stream.
Riley, usually
I did start a side stream.
Usually there's a spot in the script that says pay attention to the cutscene.
I mean, this is the kind of discombobulation that we get with no writers, no script. We're doing it live.
Fuck yeah,
it's always live.
Cryo, the CryEngine, I
Cryo.
Yeah, this
myself.
is a predecessor to Far Cry and Crysis, actually.
Can I say, like, I wasn't listening to it, but I was watching this cutscene, and it was very nice.
Far Crysis. There's no audio in the side stream.
So is this like a Running Man style death game situation?
It's Blade Runner, right?
Let me restart Discord. I don't know why the audio wasn't working on the side stream. Oh my god. Discord, this is really not a time to update. Hi everyone, it's just me now. I wish I could pause this cutscene.
Squashes reality like a bug. That's right. You better be ready to MegaRace. And here's your mega host, Lance Boyle.
Hey,
Welcome to MegaRace, the action show where violence only happens once.
Well, I'm not watching the cutscene when I was already just restarting it to make it so that they saw it. This is so fucked up. I can't fucking believe this shit. Oh. Oh, there it goes. Thank you for the redeem, Naya.
Sunscreen. Sunscreen would be
Make an argument that you are, in fact, scamming by writing your own lines right now.
If you post to AO3 right now, you're fucking scam.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right, everyone. You know all the funny jokes we just told?
I will dispense the
Let's do those
Yeah.
again. Let's.
Okay.
No, I hate
No,
repeating
because then we'd be
material.
writing.
Joke number
Oh, that's
40.
true. That's
Hey.
great. That's
Material, that's writing, baby.
That's true, and we're no fucking
Okay,
scabs.
the game's on the Discord stream now. We're going to watch this cutscene like Riley fucking intended.
Okay.
I don't think there's
Are you
anything
suggesting that
wrong
Riley
with...
is scripting us in our behavior?
I don't
No.
think there's anything wrong with pre-memorized material.
Well, we're writing it in our heads.
Even if you do pre-memorize it and use a mnemonic, such as putting it on a piece of paper.
I think it would probably make this episode pretty good if we could like pull up VODs from old FMV episodes and just kind of redo bits from those in a new context.
Remember that classic,
Seven Hills of Rome bit?
Yeah. That classic bit.
Remember the fucking chess puzzles?
Yeah, chess puzzles.
Yeah.
There's no puzzles in this one. Sorry.
Remember when Spryly was an actual dictionary word in a puzzle that Riley had to solve?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
I
Have
think
you guys
so.
ever seen that Sherlock Holmes in the future?
Oh yeah.
Callbacks to the finest show of
Me.
humor. It's true. Thank you. No, you're very correct. Anyway, I hope you're ready to MegaRace.
I love that in the world of this show, it's the robot that's watching the telly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah. I mean, that's the future that we're headed for. The robots do all the labor, and the humans just write TV shows.
I guess, yeah.
He's just playing Lance Boyle.
Yeah.
Those guys really think they rule the road, right?
Who the fuck's Lance Boyle?
Intimidating law-abiding
This guy.
taxpayers, you know what
This
I mean?
guy.
And you know something else? You are absolutely right. So you say somebody ought to do something about them criminal highway gangs. And VW...
I'm always saying this.
You're always saying this. I
Always
hear it
saying
constantly from you now.
Oh my
I don't
god.
know, I
Every
think
time I'm in the
quite
car
agree
with
the
Naya,
criminal highway
You don't want to
gangs.
get arrested for taking the law into your own hands. Not a problem. You know why? Because it ain't real. It's a whole lot better than real, baby.
He's
It's
just
virtual
so good.
television. Reality
he's
white
just
nightmare.
explaining the concept of a video game.
He
I
is
love
hamming
how
it the fuck up.
there is so many cuts which are cutting to him from the side and then he spins around to look at you.
It's
Did he
so
just say?
good.
Did he just say men or women of either sex?
Yeah, he said
Yeah.
trans rights.
Yeah, he said trans
But only
rights.
binary trans rights. Still a trans med.
We have 14 amazing
Well,
tracks in 5
no, it's just that
We have cars
like this is really dangerous, and they're just trying to cull the masses of people who are on the gender binary, so that non-binary people can rise up and rule the world.
Believe me, I did, and I still feel
All the non-binary people are in the criminal highway gangs, though.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true, actually.
I would
They have seen
absolutely
how
be
I
in a criminal
drive.
highway gang. That sounds sick as hell.
And that's not all. Our hero has
This
taken
looks like a
steps,
Hot
I am
Wheels.
happy to say. The track features a terrifying selection of symbols which signify things like speeding up and slowing up and maybe even blowing up. Who knows? Who cares? You want to know what happens?
I watched this cutscene like 4 times in preparation for the stream.
What's
and
wild
it's great.
about this is the complete lack of excitement or impact.
In the audience?
I just think if they had like music in the background, this would be way more hype.
Yeah, he's just doing it.
It's
Anyway.
just monologuing.
I hate this bit.
Oh my.
Adrenaline pumping. You're really scaring me. Okay,
I want to like form a perfect impression of this guy that I can pull out at any time.
Start working on it now.
Specifically how he's acting in this.
You slam those punks into the sidewall any chance you get.
It's like the hey there, tiger.
Yeah.
I'm like watching his fucking throat move. Like, damn, he's like working it. He's doing some voice work.
He is putting his entire body into this role.
I mean, have you ever like seen like fucking radio announcers as they're going like 104 FM?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to move the whole fucking body to do that shit.
The audience sadly watching this, like, over this pool is so much.
Yeah, it's really good.
Peridot Rose just said, this man isn't exactly chewing scenery, but he's absolutely swallowing.
I don't know what that means.
Devouring the
As
scenery.
actors in this stream, all of us, we should be taking notes.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Writerless actors.
As writerless, this guy didn't have a writer. He just made this up off the top of his dome. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
All the game mechanic stuff, and then they built the game around it.
In the future, writers have been illegalized, and that's why they're striking today to prevent this dark
Oh
terror.
shit!
Yeah.
That fucking color, red and black, that's the color of the famous industrial workers of the world.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
VW.
yourself.
Hey, and VW, that's half the IWW.
Holy shit, he's
logo.
got sunglasses.
Hang on, welcome to New
Shadow the
Sam.
Hedgehog.
This cutscene goes on a while, huh?
There's a lot of FMV in this game,
It
is
is
the
a
thing.
second
Shit.
cutscene.
I love the 3D guy here though, like really solidifying that not all people are FMV.
While the enforcer does high-speed battle with a
No, he's still FMV. It's still a full motion
Goodbye,
video.
Jim.
It's
Thank
just
you for
not
joining.
live action
brought to
FMV.
you by VW
Thank you, Dom, for
in
the
association with
link.
Body White. Skincare for your automobile.
Perfect.
Because cars are people too. How true that is.
Cars
I
are
don't think
people.
they
How
are.
true that is. They did it again.
New San, you get to know
Preparing
the
my
folks.
Carsona
They
for
have a lot of
its
race, and they
debut
like to
live
liberate
on
the strong
MegaRace.
feelings by smearing people across the highway. Their pack leader calls himself Jailbait. He's
Oh.
a picture enforcer, and he's got
Lord
some interesting
fucking
plans
heaven.
for his face.
God.
I hate
I
that.
Yeah.
It's time
That's-
to select your
It means
MegaRace
something
machine
different in the
enforcer.
future.
Yeah.
Look at
No,
you.
I
Go ahead.
I don't
I
want
think it's just a bad taste joke in the future
It's
still.
just a bad taste joke.
I don't know which of these cars I want.
They all
Uh,
look so
cool
fucked
one.
up and crunchy.
Orange. I like the orange one.
Tetris.
Yeah. It's like
They all
Fanta
look like
orange.
cars. Like there's not like a car that's like a.
You
like
should
a
get the
cool
orange
car.
one.
Can I use
Is
this?
this a... What kind of racing game is this? Should I ask or should I wait?
I think it's kind of like a Mario Kart.
You tell them the
Like,
other
is it a
racer,
kart
the
racer?
combat racer and whatnot.
Yeah, it's a death race.
It's like Death Race, the movie with the insane clown posse.
It's
It's
an
an
FMV.
SMV racing game.
Oh,
Thank you, Will.
once
FMV racing game, kind of like that Hot Wheels stunt racer, where it's just video clips.
Yeah.
the moment you said insane clown posse, I understood perfectly immediately. Wow, stumbling over my words today for no particular reason.
Well, it's because
Yeah.
you're coming
It's
up with them for
improvised.
the first time. Yeah.
Yeah, look.
Usually you like write them down first, and we get all the timing right and everything. So we never talk over each other or like trample on each other's bits.
Yeah.
But
Never.
I've never like tried to say a bit for like 5 minutes on this show until it's completely like just gone and there's
I
no
love
point in saying it
Reds.
anymore.
I
think
would
red's my
never.
favorite button.
I would never accidentally interrupt someone out of impulse.
See,
Never.
I would.
Can I
Yeah, my
can I s-
ADHD is just part of the. It's just something the writers gave me as a little bit of character.
Oh yeah. But now you can't turn it off.
Yeah,
Um
got used to
I'm
it.
I'm like tortured by the fact that I am like acutely aware of just from my entire life that it is very easy to interrupt me. It is very easy to talk over me, and so I have developed a method by which uh I do that to other people who I can
You
do
know
it
what they
to
say,
because
important
otherwise I
people
never
hurt
talk.
people.
it's don't you interrupted it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. And see, it worked. But like, for real, it's like because I've noticed myself do that to other people. I'm like, well, of course I do that because if I don't do that, then I never get to talk. But if I do that,
Yeah.
then they never get to talk. And I don't know,
Hey.
like the like competition attitude towards conversations is never fun, but it's very easy to end up in that place.
Hey, Echo.
Yeah.
That's why we need writers.
Now,
Yeah.
Echo, but
Yeah.
between you and me, who's been winning FMV? Who's been winning for
I
Um,
have.
I think it's kind of a collaboration between us because don't we like bring out the worst in each other? Isn't
Yeah,
that
we're
like
on
a
the
whole
same
thing?
team. I
Hey,
feel.
I just want to point
Yeah.
out that Echo, you did say doo-doo.
I
See, if we had
I'm gonna
writers,
tr-
something like that would never have happened.
I'm gonna try to say it again.
Don't-
Oh,
Anyway,
Oh
we're
my
playing the
god,
game
these
now.
sound effects.
Oh,
Oh, this is
I love
rough.
these like 3D sprites. These are great.
this car looks like a Jack X Combat Racing car. Can we look at? Can someone pull up the Jack 3 desert cars?
This
I was
looks like a
legitimately
plug and
obsessed
play
with Jack
game.
X when I was a kid. And yes, it
Yeah.
does.
I think this owns.
This looks like something you'd find in the back of a Target that plugs into your TV.
I don't know what the bars on the UI are doing, but I am doing. I'm firing blocks.
That's
your
Spanish,
Thermometer.
English, and direct message.
I seem to have ammo, and I've run out of it.
This is sick. I wonder if there's like a game that's good with this art style. That's like a racing game. Because this is like.
I don't know that this game's bad yet.
It's honestly
What-
not.
I
It feels
do.
okay to play, despite being very.
So
game.
is this an auto scroll racer somehow?
No, you can like go for. You can like stop going forward.
Well, can you?
This is.
I
this
feel
is
like it's
so
on
rough.
rails.
It,
I mean, yeah, that's racing games. Racing games have a track that you're not allowed to leave.
Well, yeah, but I feel like it's just a video clip that plays faster and slower.
Right.
But you
Oh,
move
it's definitely a pre-rendered
I mean, yeah,
background
it's
that's just
definitely
scrolling.
pre-rendered, but like,
But that's
I
how
think-
like Mario Kart used to work too.
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
No,
it's
But
it's
I
like
really
the
do think it's just a video that's speeding up and slowing down depending on.
I think it is, and I think that's a very clever technical solution to their limitations.
That is clever and kind of funny.
it's the FMV equivalent of Mode 7 is what this
Yeah.
game looks like. Wait, did you restart the entire game?
Yeah,
Holy
I
shit.
lose.
Oh, babe.
because I lost. Should I be playing in the hard difficulty? Do you think? Should I be-
No,
No.
Yes! Yes!
Riley, your
Okay.
fucking gamer skill is entirely like writer.
Yeah,
provided.
it's puzzle related.
Yeah.
It's not even that because the writers are giving.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
glad
Yes,
Alvin
the
gave us
speedway
something.
is in full motion video. Oh, and you can only speed up and slow down by moving over symbols on the speedway.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
That's
Well, no, you
how
have, like, a
fucking
forward
F-Zero
button.
works.
That's how driving works.
Yeah, just like real life.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
you're fucking demolishing them. Do you think maybe you should like spend your ammo on like the ones that are farther out?
it's quite dangerous to be racing when there's a possibility of getting shot. These racers should join the union, so the Industrial Workers of the World, the union for all workers, in any industry, especially precarious ones.
Yeah, I think the
This-
criminal highway gangs should join a union. Should start a union of
That's
criminal
just
highway
organized
gangs.
crime, and also,
Yes,
if any
that's true.
organized criminals want to get involved with the Industrial Workers of the World, do hit us up.
That's true.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
important
if any
to.
organized criminals are in the chat tonight,
Yeah, I think it's important to
Shout-outs
acknowledge.
organized crime.
we
It's-
love
it's-
it.
It's important to acknowledge that
It's
illegal
sort of
collective
better than
action.
freelance crime.
It's important.
If you have connections
I-
to
Let
the
Echo
mafia-
talk!
Sorry.
Constantly. You're all talking over Lance Boyle, frankly.
Echo, what was your joke?
My joke was that it's not even really a joke. It's just a comment that like collective worker action started as something that was illegal. So don't think that just because you work for the mob, like you can't organize. Like you can
That's true.
unionize for anyone. It doesn't have to have anything to do with legality.
In fact, actually, one of the things that we often do in the Wobblies is if there are unions that aren't, you know, really organizing, or are organizing in a hierarchical way, we'll actually unionize in other unions.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do find it really annoying.
Oh, they literally sent vicious speed gangs to Atlantis.
Yeah, they hired them to.
I finally
Also,
found it.
he
This
said,
takes place.
he
Oh, sorry.
said something earlier, but I can't fucking remember what it was about. No, I can't fucking remember. Maybe I'll die and then have to restart the whole game again.
It's time to select
Yeah.
your MegaRace machine enforcer.
I like to imagine that this takes place in Atlantis because this takes place in an alt history future where Graham Hancock was right.
Whoa, this. Oh, hang on.
Yo,
This music, though.
what's that? What's that fucking game? It's
You're in a fucking tube.
Yeah, I'm
what's the
tube
fucking
racing.
game with the tubes?
Yeah, this is what they talk about in London when they talk about the tube.
Yeah.
This is the
They have
Hyperloop.
death races and underwater tunnels.
Tube Slider. That's what it is. Shout out to Tube Slider.
Listen to this fucking music, though.
Is it-
Well, I
is
need
it
to
a
pause the
Nintendo
music
game?
I'm listening to.
Can you keep up this level of intensity, tough guy? Or have you given your all in one spectacular race?
I love that he sometimes just it seems to interrupt your gaming.
Yeah.
Tell me the answer.
The,
I hate it when they ruin this.
They were really proud of this guy.
This is
As
like-
well they should have been. Imagine what this game would be without Lance Boyle.
Yeah.
It would just be like 3 minutes of racing.
Yeah, it's a lot of FMV, which is great.
I love how when you cross the finish line, it shows end of race for like a split second before hard cutting to FMV
Hard
footage.
cutting to lads.
Do I hear wedding bells?
I got an invitation to spend an evening with myself.
All
Wow.
expenses paid by you. Yeah. Insert joke about American health insurance. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
fuck
we
this
need
shit.
Ryan.
I looked up
Aliens, Lance Boyle.
I looked up the actor who plays Lance Boyle, Christian Eriksen, and I'm sure that this role is probably deeply offensive, but it was funny looking at his partial filmography and seeing his second role is just called transsexual.
Oh my
Ugh.
god.
Yikes.
There's one over there.
This is the trouble with writers, is sometimes they'll write something like that.
Yeah. I would hate to have the second entry on my filmography be a slur.
You know what? You know what? This guy should play like
Transsexual is not a slur.
this guy should play Matthew Lillard's dad in something.
But seriously though, folks.
Hold on, transsexual is not a slur.
I have heard a
We
lot
don't
of
need to
folks-
get into discourse on the stream.
At the very least, it's
I'm a
outdated.
progressive person. Like, yeah,
Oh shit!
That's all I'm saying.
Labor
I wouldn't even
unions.
necessarily say that.
Who's gonna make you so? You ever heard of
He said something about labor unions and I missed it.
Yeah.
What was it?
Here's something about labor unions. If you consider joining the industrial workers of the world, the union for every worker in any industry, especially precarious workers who other unions won't touch. You can join here and just fill out the sign-up form, and you're cool. There's another link for the United States, one for Germany, and one for Australia. However, I don't have that.
Look at those.
I think if you just copy the link and then replace UK with like
.USA,
.com.
.America.
Yeah,
Dot
.America. .co.America.
Yeah.
Cool.America.
I think the thing he said about labor unions is that you shouldn't let robots form labor unions, which is wrong.
That's
Yeah.
incorrect.
You're wrong, Last Boy.
That's how you get Rocco's Baz.
Yeah, real.
Are robots, are AIs welcome in the IWW?
No, because they're not real.
True.
Okay, but if they were,
If artificial intelligence was real, then they'd be welcome, but it's not. So,
Yeah.
what about machine learning scabs? I feel like this would be an effective anti-scab.
Well,
True.
I think if you can,
yeah, they already use it for that.
No,
I
I'm
think
saying,
if it is
I'm saying
possible,
if you take the robot scabs and make them unionized,
yeah, if
then
it's
they won't be scabs anymore.
if it is possible for artificial intelligence to authentically unionize, I think that makes it real.
That's the.
If you could teach an AI about the immortal science of Marxist Leninism.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I have this PDF open of 1001 jokes, and I do want to share one of the first ones.
No, that's writing.
No.
That's
This was written before the
That's
strike.
a written joke.
This was written before the strike.
No, it has
You
to be in
can't temporarily
solidarity.
strike break.
Yeah,
You-
and also
I'm
we
not
have to be
tempo-
standing in solidarity with the striking
Let
writers.
it go make its joke!
I'm sitting down, actually. If you want me to stand up, I don't know if I have the energy to do that for an entire stream. I can try, but
That can be a gimmick for another stream, is that we all have to be standing up while we do it.
I will not do
my-
this. I have scoliosis. Fuck you.
Yeah, I have chronic pain.
we must all exert as much effort as is physically reasonable for us, which in my case would probably just be going for a walk for the entire stream, which would be very exhausting.
I like the idea of phoning into a stream like while out on a walk.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
Discord mobile with a shit ton of wind noise.
I'm out there, I'm fucking biking for 3 hours.
You know what would make it even more fun is that the way that I have to talk to people on my phone on Discord mobile is Bluetooth headsets with like a full second of latency.
Yeah.
So all of the like interruptions and shit will just be worse.
Yeah.
Discord mobile literally just fucking breaks for me.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
Millennium Cyborg
trying to
pointed
make a
out that
phone
one of the
call.
objects in the background of that track, despite it being pre-rendered, had Z fighting.
Well, then it wasn't pre-rendered.
Chiwoka Hun, I have a price for doing a stream standing up the whole time, and that price is $200.
Yeah.
If
Hey,
you pay that, I will do it.
hey everyone, I have to start the game over again because I died. I
Oh my
lost.
God.
That
like a
price
fucking
is the
arcade
price for me to
cabinet.
replace the shoes I've needed replaced for ages with shoes that work.
I'm excited.
What
I'm
if
glad that this
instead-
is like
what
a
if
Groundhog
instead
Day stream.
we created a rig that could suspend you upside down by the feet for the entire length of the stream for less money?
No.
You would fucking pass out.
I would pass out.
Instantly.
I think my price for doing a full-length stand-up stream is the price of those full leg skeletal braces that are like super expensive and not covered by insurance because they'd rather just give you a wheelchair.
I live in Edinburgh, which is streamer docs yourself. This wouldn't have happened if we had writers.
That's true.
Like, it's the fucking town where there's like fucking this horrible comedy festival every year, so I'm unfortunately very good at standing up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's compulsory over there.
It wouldn't be cable 2 if personal information wasn't revealed live on there.
Hey,
Cable too.
did anyone on here know
Please, for the love
that
of
I
Quabi, save
live in
after
the
each
unfathomable
race?
space between places which can never be accessed or lived in, and yet I still find myself there every morning?
So,
It's
I
so
live in-
fucked up. In this
you
world,
live in the-
we either
you live in the warp zone?
unfathomable space between places, or the unfathomable place between spaces.
No,
I
the
live in
warp zone
Jones
is a
Walls.
place. I've seen the warp zone. It's a place.
See, I live in
I've
the
been to the warp zone.
fathomable space between places.
Hey, it's the Atlantis bit. I need to find what the dialogue was that I thought was so funny. I can't remember.
And they call their legend Atlantis, the city
Atlantis.
and it was good and kinda wet. You won't be getting
It doesn't seem like
You
there's
won't be
ability
getting
to
wet
save
in
Millennium
Fortune.
Cyborg.
You won't be getting wet, Enforcer.
Are you running this in an emulator or?
In DOSBox, yeah.
Oh, okay. So there's no save states.
I probably... No, yeah, DOSBox doesn't have
You may
save
have
states.
noticed the almost
Dang.
in the speedway.
I do think it's funny that there are specific, fully transparent underwater race tubes.
You ought to stop and think about that.
Yeah.
Magical
I
Maze
can't believe they
don't
put
have
Strodes in the
any
ocean.
vicious speed gangs, so we spent quite a lot of money and got one.
I like that they introduced speed gangs into the underwater city.
Yeah, that's just ecologically irresponsible.
Yeah.
They're quite amusing joke.
They don't have any fucking natural predators.
And don't worry, they also introduced us, the natural predator.
Yeah, the natural predator of the Highway Street Gang is the player character.
Okay, real talk about this game. It is fascinating how every car has a different dashboard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really love that
It
every
is
car.
very cool, honestly.
Yeah.
That's a cool touch.
I mean, I guess it's because, like, you can't see the outside of the cart while you're racing, right?
Yeah, you
Well,
can.
you can. It's like right in front
Well,
of you.
you can.
It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
Mario's cart.
Just like in fucking Mario's Kart.
Yeah.
Mario has a card?
I was about to say that.
Hey, Echo, could you tell one of those
Have
jokes
you
from the
seen
joke
Mario
book?
Kart movie?
I
Mario
just
movie
closed the
Kart?
tab because no one wants me to tell them.
I wanted to hear it.
It's
They said-
writing.
It's
I
it's
don't
not
wanna
writing
fight-
by the it's not writing by the Writers Guild of America. It's a dusty tome Echo found in an abandoned city.
I want to hear it, Echo.
If you have a dusty tome filled with mostly spells, those spells should be uncastable until the strike ends. That is the lesson that I have been taught.
Yes.
I'm so.
I want to
sad.
hear them.
I want to hear the
can't summon-
jokes.
You can do them on when the strike is over.
No.
That's not what the
You can have a
strike is
stream
about.
dedicated.
I'll come on when the strike is over. I'll come on and I'll read all 1001 jokes.
And that'll be the
Yeah.
whole stream.
That'll be the whole stream.
That sounds fucking awesome.
That honestly does sound like a pretty good stream. If you
Yeah.
could get them
Right.
that.
Yeah, let's save it.
An entire FMV stream where Echo's the only way that Echo can communicate is through this sort of book of 1001 jokes.
Or
I feel like
They
I feel like this is just like it has to be an FMV of me telling 1001 jokes in sequence.
See,
Yeah.
I was thinking rather than it being on an FMV stream, it would just be like a video of you.
Yeah.
Oh,
it would be
yeah.
it would be like another. It would be a
just
cable.
standing in a room telling these jokes
It would
completely.
be a cable 2
Yeah.
special.
I mean,
Yeah.
this will be my Cable 2 pitch. I'm gonna pitch a new show, and it's just a one time, never again.
one-time
I'm going to
special.
stand in a
Yeah,
room
you
and
can
tell
do that.
1001 jokes.
Harvey would go for that for sure.
Yeah.
They would definitely let you
absolutely
do
go for
that.
Yeah, they let me do a show where I just kill people's VTubers.
What?
What?
Riley.
Wait, how did I not catch that? Where's that show?
What the
Every
fuck?
channel. There was a puppet that killed people's VTubers.
That
Holy
sounds really
shit.
cool.
I've still got the puppet. I want to do another one where they do gamer surgery, but I need a green screen. I'll be
What do you-
offered to
are
buy
you-
me something, but I got brain problems that prevent me from letting people buy me things.
Well,
Are
let
you-
people
are you
buy
Ameri-
things.
Are you America gang?
No, she's Scotland
Normal.
gang.
Damn, you're normal. Can't believe this.
Normal. Are you American or normal?
Yeah,
No,
I mean
please let
that's.
your friends buy you things.
Oh,
Is that
that
a
was easy.
DeLorean?
I think
That's
so.
just a regular ass DeLorean.
That's just a
The
normal
DeLorean is a very future-looking car, so I get it.
Yeah.
It's a
Anyways.
sepia-tone DeLorean.
Anyways.
Don't forget, you can also hurt cars by sideswiping them or even just by overtaking them enough on the track, after which they will explode.
Don't be fooled.
That's why I never let anybody pass me. I'm worried
That's
that's
true.
gonna happen.
Nobody
It's
tell
so fucked
Andrea.
up. It's so fucked up how little game there is and how much like fucking hanging with this dude there is.
It really
Yeah.
feels like
It should be.
it feels like they got a shit ton of footage and then just went, "Oh, we should make a game to go with this."
Oh, they make
Yeah.
car seat coverage.
It's like it's like fucking. You know how like in fucking Robot Wars and shit, it'll be mostly interviews, and then you get the fight, and the fight will maybe tell you like 2 fights per episode or some shit, and then
And the fights are like a third of the episode.
yeah. Or like some wrestling promotions.
Oh fuck, I skipped past the bit where he talks about labor unions.
I've never watched Robot Wars before. I keep hearing about it. Is it good?
It's basically this. There's
Decent.
these robots and they have a war.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Okay, yeah. No, it sounds like my sort of thing. I'm usually.
There's a guy who says
it's-
activate.
It's
Oh.
it's the same thing as BattleBots, but they call it something cooler
It's
over there.
It's somewhat.
Um,
It is somewhat different from BattleBots. The main difference is I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to just be a corporation.
Oh,
That's cool.
that sounds
Because
way cooler.
Here's the thing: is with BattleBots, it's just like, oh, this guy has like a fucking. This guy is doing it on behalf of like his fucking arms dealer company to like promote them or what have you. Like they don't have that with Roblox because that's fucked up and evil.
Yeah.
The
No, I fuck with that.
BattleBots teams are almost sponsored by somebody so they can afford to build the robots. Some of them are also their employers and such. And yes, occasionally one of them is an arms dealer. Which is fucking
Like, oh my
nightmare.
god! So for the last like fucking almost a decade, they've been trying to build like this fucking tram system in my street. I do the street next to mine, and everybody hates it because obviously it's been getting in the way and it's been gentrifying the place. But it's finally open, and the first fucking trams that are on it all have ads for Leonardo, which is a local arms dealer that sells the fucking Iron Dome.
Wild.
Nightmare? What's the
I
Iron?
know. Israel.
Oh, yeah. Fucking nightmare.
I'd go for one of these myself if I didn't know.
They sell they fucking killer drones and shit. It's got me absolute riled up. I'm quite tempted to just like organize a bunch of people to go on the fucking tram, sit down, and then they'll come off.
Yeah.
Nice stripes.
I think
It's a book.
Sorry, I'm getting fucking political.
I think they should
If you
make
wanna
a
get
show that's
political,
like
join the industrial workers of the world.
Oh my
which
God.
is for all workers in any industry, you can sign up here.
Yeah.
okay.
This fits
game
really good.
Has
Okay.
the empty book.
Remember, you saw it first
No,
on
please get my pants.
You know that we have 14 viewers, right?
Ready for
No, yeah, that's the fucking joke, babe.
It wouldn't be a stream without Andrea coming in and saying, "Hey, can you fuck with your audio settings?"
Yeah, I think that's like, it's kind of, it's like, it doesn't feel comfortable without it happening.
Yeah.
Also, I'm in Rainbow Road.
Yeah.
Rainbow Road.
The
We're
place we
already
go.
in the Rainbow Road.
Andrea,
It's where you go when you die.
So here's my pitch for a new TV show, okay? So we got BattleBots, we got Robot Wars, we got these shows about making a robot, and then the robots fight, right? I
Yeah,
think are they like automated or piloted? I don't
they're
know.
piloted. It's like a remote control.
Okay, they're remote control. So there's like an element of like mech building, but there's also the element of like pilot skill. But consider this, okay? What if two people made like big model trains with like buzz saws and shit?
I mean, would you would the track would they be on a track?
Yeah, they would be on like parallel tracks so they
I
can like speed up
love
and slow down.
I'm
The problem is the track would count
fucking
towards the
hell.
robot's weight. Sorry,
I-
sorry, Joker.
I fucking love that Lance Boyle interrupted you choosing a car to tell you to choose a car faster. It hadn't even been that much time.
Yeah,
That's fucking brilliant. And that needs to be recognized.
I was
Yeah,
fiddling
it's
with my
really
audio
funny.
settings, and then he's like, "Hey, fucker, stop doing that."
It wasn't even that
There's,
long.
Hurry the
there's
fuck
so
up.
many viewers. There's like 16 viewers right now out there waiting to watch you play MegaRace. Oh, you're
And
fucking-
all 16 of those viewers
Oh
are
my God,
going
it
to join the
auto-chose for
industrial
me.
workers of the world.
Oh, the Industrial Workers of the World
What?
is a union for all workers in every industry, especially precarious industries that other unions might not touch, such as the service industry and care work, that sort of thing. You can sign up
Oh,
here to the
Jesus.
industrialworkersoftheworld.org.uk, or it's just iww.org for outside of the UK.
I'm excited for the moment when like chat just like calms down and dies down a bit, and there's just like eight messages in a row of Dom posting the same thing.
I just realized that like IWW is taking the place of the www in that URL, which is very clever.
That's great.
What happened there?
You ran into
sped
them and
up
fucking
into-
died.
Yeah, a car crash
Fucking
is what happened.
exploded. You got in a normal car accident. Holy shit, it's John.
No, I did it. I beat the level. What happened?
What?
This racetrack is inside a whale?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, very Jobian.
They really fucked
Oh.
up. They really fucked up that whale.
Jabu Jabu's belly.
They turned his bones into race. They put him. Turned his bones. A Skyholder's also the
No,
This
no,
is
bonus
no,
that
level.
fucking
I
mystery
see.
flesh pit creepypasta.
They actually
is-
bred it this way. This was genetic engineering.
This is
I
just
see.
like
Yep.
that one. It's just like that one Ultra Kill level.
It's bread. I thought it was a whale.
Those are the quality of jokes you're getting here with no writers.
Yeah.
Look, if your joke has to do with bread, I'm here for it.
There's two things I
I-
love in this world: bread and roses.
And if you like bread and roses, you can join the Industrial Workers of the World at
God.
http://iww.org.uk or wherever is applicable.
Or wherever you get your podcasts.
It's like accelerating. It's fucking.
Also,
Go to
So,
maximumfun.com with the McElroy's brother.
Every minute.
Sorry, I
It's
spoke
true.
over you, Nate. What did you say?
Soon we're gonna have two IWW plugs every minute.
Yeah.
the Skyholder is the bonus level. I see. That's why I accidentally just went straight to the guy and killed him without doing the whole bonus level. Oh wow. Anyway, there's normally regular value, but somehow she limits the value she's put at, and I don't know how she does that. Naya just has a
It's
very
the second
powerful
mic.
shriek. She
Wait,
can-
somehow how am I doing what now?
You just sometimes speak much louder. And also sometimes you're echoing.
Yeah, she's usually far from the mic, and then sometimes she'll come up close when she's excited.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, I'm very far from the mic right now. and
It
haven't
sounds
moved
like
in
it.
a
It sounds
minute.
like you're talking to me from across a school gymnasium.
Coming to you live
You're
from
probably
the
getting like
abandoned
slap back
playground.
off of my microphone at that.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if we can all kind of have that effect, right? Like, wouldn't it be funny if like I move my microphone all the way over here? It probably sounds different. I don't know if it does. I can maybe
I'm
turn
not
it
gonna-
Yeah,
away.
it's really hard to hear you now.
This is
I'll
really
just
confusing, probably. 'cause
What
it's
the
like
fuck?
it's a cardioid microphone and it's pointed at the other end of the room, so it's probably only picking up reverb.
Hey, was someone
I can
watching what
hear
I
you
did to
now.
that guy?
Yeah, you just
I-
started
I-
tapping repeatedly.
I think it was very funny.
And then I can bring the microphone really close to my mic and speak low in my most smooth voice.
I'm
Hey,
not
don't
going
do that.
to,
You'll give me
but I
funny
could
feelings.
make it so that you could hear me in me and Shwoka's microphones at the same time.
Yeah,
Oh,
you should
yeah.
come in here, Naya.
Hey, can I still be heard? I rolled away.
This is why we need writers.
Yeah, I hear you. You sound pretty good.
Nice.
Really, what I was pointing out earlier was that when we were off stream, is that it's kind of like our writers were also our tech people somehow.
Yeah.
No, they
Well,
just
they
gave
were-
us better bits to do. Then here's a bunch of funny shit we could do with our microphones. What if I made the stream's audio experience so much more inconsistent and made Riley have to do fucking all mixing all the time?
I can
If
sing
I
you a
wanted to
folk
make the
song
audio
that I like.
experience
I
bad,
wrote.
I could just unplug my microphone and plug it back in, and you could hear the ungodly loud sound that makes.
Don't do
This is
that.
the famous double Naya!
It
Ah!
didn't work.
Didn't work.
That was
You
me
did
twice.
just yell though.
Naya!
Still didn't work. She's got noise cancellation on.
Also, you didn't get come through because my... Well, no, you probably did. I don't know. My alarm was on, for telling me to take my meds, which reduces the audio of other programs.
Okay, I'm not going to turn... No, I have noise suppression off, so I don't know why that didn't work. Oh well.
Should
The
I make
meds make-
spaghetti?
Do the meds make better at MegaRace? Are those the meds?
If...
Guys,
I don't know.
normally when I'm on stream, you know, I have like the break like kind of labeled out in the script and like when I go and make spaghetti, but right now I'm fucking flying blind. I don't know if it's spaghetti time or not.
It's
Backstory with
not.
the writer's strike. Oh,
It's
that's an
not spaghetti
actual.
time yet.
That's an actual thing that's happening right now. There is like an actual writers union on strike,
Yeah,
and we're
all of
doing
our
bits to
writers
raise
are on
awareness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which union
Writers
is that?
Guild of America.
The real life
It's like IDW.
Ah,
It-
yeah.
WGA.
Yeah, the Writers Guild of America are currently on strike, which is cool as hell. They have been on strike in like decades.
Yep.
It's since 2008, I want to say. Or
Yeah.
2010, one of those.
One of those.
They're fighting for a lot of things. They, among other things, a lot of shows have
Among?
moved towards writer. I'm trying to really explain what the actual causes of
Oh!
the strike are. Can you not? Thank you. Thank
Can
you, Paulia.
I am just about to fight the Scabs. That's the next gang that I'm fighting.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
nice.
let's fuck them up.
Continue.
Yeah, what were you saying?
Among other things, residuals have gotten messed up since streaming began. They've never really gotten onto a place where residuals from streaming shows can support writers, especially given that a lot of previous residual agreements were based on the idea that you might make many seasons of a show and it would stay in syndication for a long time, whereas stream shows often get only 2 or 3 seasons and then might disappear entirely. They might not even keep them on the streaming service.
And also,
In
like, they
addition-
might just, you know, they tend to drop them all at once, so you're not going to be getting them over a long period of time.
Mhm.
In addition, there's also been a lot of writers' rooms that have been made much smaller recently, where they'll bring in 4 or 5 writers to do the work of what might have been 14 before. And even then, they'll only have them, like, concept and script and outline out a show, and then they will just take the showrunner of the show and say, great, you're doing the rest of this yourself now.
Yep.
Yeah. Isn't that how they made Bright?
It might be, I'm not sure.
I remember hearing something about how Bright didn't have a writer.
I've actually experienced very similar things to what was just described in terms of like how they'll just completely ditch an entire writing team, and then the new person that they can pay less just winds up getting all the work shoveled onto them. I had that happen in real life. I experienced that in real life, and it sucked so bad.
I had a fairly similar thing in a different industry, interestingly enough, where like one of the pubs that I worked in basically had the chefs like train the front of house staff who are paid less to do the do the kitchen, and then laid off all their chefs so that it would just be the front of house staff who are on a much less a much more precarious and much less like well-paid contract to do basically the same work as the chefs.
Absolutely.
It's a common practice in a lot of industries, which is why unions and strikes like this are really good to support, especially with the hope of it showing other people in other industries that this kind of shit works.
Yeah.
When you, anytime you get into an industry, one of the first things you'll probably notice is like, oh, you know, all the fucking positioning that every industry does about talking about like, oh, like, you know, we're so competent, everything runs slick like a smooth machine. It's all fucking nonsense. Every industry is running by the seat of its pants constantly, and the only thing keeping it around is the fact that, generally speaking, the workers ken what the fuck they're doing. Yeah. We deserve recognition for that.
If you want to be a worker of the world internationally,
Yeah.
where might you go? I'm not sure.
Well, there's a union that you
There's
might have
no
heard
place to go for it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We're out of options.
There, you can join the Industrial Workers of the World, a trade
What?
union for all workers in
Whoa.
every industry. We're a revolutionary union that seeks not just to make things better for workers, but to eventually have them take control of their own workplaces and turn them into something that actually operates in an ethical way rather than just being like organized purely for profit. Right now in Glasgow, we've had right now in Glasgow we've had workers at a pub called Saramago who've been on strike for some time. The company itself, absolute cowards that they are, rather than dealing with a proper union, simply like closed the whole shop down. So they're planning on buying out the space of the shop and opening it up as a worker-owned cooperative.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
That works out.
So you mentioned ethical work. Does that conflict at all with our how cool we think organized crime is?
You can do organized crime ethically.
True. But for the most part, a lot of it is just illegal capitalism, and illegal capitalism is still capitalism.
I think you can do organized crime ethically, and as an example of that, I want to point at Kazuma Kiryu.
So true. That's so true, actually.
Kazuma Kiryu. You see what this guy does? He mostly protects women, never holding people up for pay, never, you know, helps out his pizza guy.
Yeah.
This is the bar that
If
men
you're an
are
organized
held
criminal
to
in the chat, be more like
mostly
Kazuma Kiryu.
Also, I love how
mostly
this
protects
track
women.
Just has the word
Just-
cryo printed
just
all over it.
Big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the turf track, unfortunately.
I try to speak.
What?
and nothing comes of it.
Turf
I'm
like
just
TURF?
here in the background. Not even
Yeah. You know how like
being acknowledged.
turf is always like,
What did Second
you know,
Friend
they always
say?
Think
mark it as
about
biological.
The things.
I don't know where
that
this
happen
fucking
to
bit's
me
going. I wish I had it
every
right.
day.
Echo.
Echo,
And the
what are you
things that my
saying?
friends- At this point, I'm just rambling quietly in the background.
I'm sorry.
I don't
are you
even
okay?
remember what I was saying.
We didn't understand you, babe.
You're
Yeah,
very
that's 'cause
quiet.
I got interrupted, so I just started talking quietly in the background because nobody was listening to me.
I'm
and
sorry
I
you
thought
got
it would be
interrupted.
funny. I want to be funny.
You're
I want to
funny.
make a joke out of it because I'm used to it. It doesn't really bother me too much. There's like a lot of people on call. It's gonna happen. If we were in the room with each other, fuck you. But like on a voice call, I get it.
If we were in the room together, like you'd be
at each
like
other's
fucking
throats.
knives and everything.
Like Homer Simpson and that chicken.
What?
Wait, is that a Family Guy joke?
I love that no one has any idea what you're talking about.
I've never watched The fucking Simpsons in my life.
Really?
I think that was a.
How have you managed to
was-
avoid it? That shit's everywhere.
I think I'm combining a fucking
Yeah.
Simpsons thing and a Family Guy thing.
I was like, did you just fucking put Homer Simpson in a Family Guy bit? Because that's really funny if done on purpose, and even funnier
No,
if
it wasn't
not.
done on purpose because we don't have writers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
You need writers for jokes. Everything that like we're saying
Well,
right now is basically like fucking monkeys on typewriters.
It's
Yeah.
If
you
any
need
joke is
writers
just
for
pure coincidence.
intentionality. It's just like glossolia right now. We're just kind of stringing syllables together with no cognizance of
Yeah.
what it is that we're saying.
Oh
Which
yeah,
is
just
why
a
you can't
Markov
hold me
chain.
accountable for anything that I've said here,
if you're
including my
having trouble,
repeated endorsement of organized crime.
Yeah.
Can I talk more about the actual strike?
Go ahead.
Yes.
yeah, absolutely.
So some of the issues that writers are striking about, in addition to what I've been talking about earlier, more and more writers are being paid at the minimum for NBA contracts. In 2013, 33% of writers were paid union minimums, and now it's up to 50%. So less people are being paid more than the minimum. For writer producers, a lot of producers also do writing or are in the writers union. Their pay has actually declined 4% over the last decade. That's not accounting for inflation. Overall, they're being paid 4% less, and if you adjust for inflation, it's like 23% less. Streaming show. There is a mix of weirdly short and weirdly long productions now, which means that writers are not being paid as much week to week, and when they are being paid a lot week to week, or rather, writing teams are often being paid less week to week and are being kept on for shorter periods of time, whereas showrunners who also do a lot of the writing are being kept on for more time and are spending more than a year on each individual season. They may technically be making more than the minimum threshold in the bargaining agreement, but their episodic fees basically don't make much more than weekly scale when you account for the production being spread out over an entire year. Per episode doesn't mean as much when each episode is taking longer and longer to make.
Yep.
Without span protection, their median weekly pay is nearly 50% lower than it would be if their episodic fee only covered 2.5 weeks of work. Anybody working in streaming is making less than their peers on broadcast series. Median weekly pay for showrunners on streaming series is 46% lower than if you're running a broadcast show.
Wow. Which, it's fairly, this isn't something that's terribly surprising, considering, one of the reasons that streaming became so popular is that it gets around a lot of the kind of organization that's gone around, existing, TV broadcasting. Very often, one of these, when a platform like this, whether it's streaming or whether it's internet journalism, for instance, it's not necessarily because it's easier to get, because you can just make the paper stuff easier to get, or you can just make the telly easier to get. It's
that it's unregulated.
Yeah, it's unregulated.
And so you can just do whatever you want to the worker.
Yeah.
And so what this action is really clamping down on exactly that, and putting regulations on how you have to treat the workers, not legislatively, but from the bottom up, from the workers themselves, saying this is how we want to be treated.
Which is, if you're interested, the Industrial Workers of the World. One of the ways that we tend to organize is specifically around, rather than getting a formalized union recognition with an employer, we'll often try to organize entirely wildcat with the idea that an unofficial agreement is basically you can get everything that you can get from an official agreement without having to deal with all the draconian union laws about when you can and can't strike that kind of come with an official agreement. So
on the other hand, the WGA is a very established, powerful union organized with an industrial model, and like many unions in Hollywood, has been getting a lot more radical over the last decade or so. Well, I think we should also take time to respect the actual union who's doing work here. They have been doing the organizing. They are pushing for this, and if you're a writer in the U.S., the WGA is a good union.
Yeah, it's a big institutional union.
Hey,
it's not the Wildcat.
So I lost at that level,
Yeah.
but apparently I got enough points to go do the Last Chance Speedway, and I have no idea what this is, but it's scary.
It's the last chance.
Apparently,
It's the losers bracket.
Yeah.
Tokyo.
Also, Qualia had to go. She was having some issues unrelated to the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay. I hope your issues resolved, Qualia. And even though you're not here, I'm going to speak to you like you are, because I don't know how to address people when I don't have someone writing my dialogue for me.
Yeah, they always get the formal address wrong.
It always gets the formal address wrong.
Oh no, I was talking about the writers.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Hey,
as a group.
What's up?
The thing I was about to say just left my head completely, and I can't look down at a piece of paper to remember what it was. So I guess it's just gone forever.
We got very involved talking about the reason for the cool strike.
Yeah. I was gonna make a joke a while back, and I don't know how to actually tell the joke in a way that makes it funny. But the joke was that someone was talking about monkeys on typewriters, and I was like, that's a great example, where if an employer is intending to use a machine to scab for writers during this writer strike, my recommendation would just be to go to libraryofbabel.info/random.cgi and just use that for your fucking show.
Yeah, or get somebody to write on the down low and then just claim that you actually got it from the Library of Babel, because it's all there.
Yeah.
Just pro scab tips from us actors desperate for more content to read.
As they say in
here's
League
the
of
thing,
Legends,
right? A lot of the time
scab
when a boss says, "Oh, we're gonna have AI do it, or we're gonna have a machine do it," what they mean is we're gonna have a guy do it, but they're hiding behind the screen.
Okay, but
yeah,
I am interested in the idea of who do you think would be the first person to legitimately just use an AI instead of writer? Because it could happen right during this strike. We could just get the most dog water season of television possible that's so obviously written by GPT.
They're gonna bring Queevy back just for this.
Can you
Team with the audio off in solidarity with the strike. I cannot disagree.
The Hall of
Did you win?
No, I died.
Oh. It's fucked up, babe.
Spryly dead in Tokyo.
There's no
Next time you win.
Is it the
Do
same
you
guy
have
who's
to
in
go
Two
to from the start again?
No. I can load a save because I was actually saving.
They already use algorithms
Can
to
you
determine if a
turn
thing
your
is
mic
viable
off for a second,
sequel.
Chihuahua?
Oh.
We really need to get the writer that fucking plays the video games for Riley back. This is taking way too long. I know.
It's been an hour. This game doesn't have that much content in it, so it's great that I'm not doing very much.
Fucking hell. Right? We should have just written Riley to win the video game.
Right? She just keeps blowing out, and it's
Don't be mean to Riley.
You.
Yeah.
Hold on.
She's just a funny little clown.
I'm interrupting the kayfabe of my joke where I've taken off my headphones and moved over to Shiwoka's room.
Oh.
See, this is why we need the writers.
So to maintain the kayfabe on these great bits.
I'm back in my room now.
I
Hey,
didn't understand the joke. I was playing Bone Razor Minions.
Yeah. I think it's important to remember that like we shouldn't be mean to Riley for being just completely dog shit at games. And it's not fair to treat Riley badly because she's just like a useless piece of shit every
Shut
time she
up!
picks up the controller.
I'm gonna put you in a dumpster.
Do they seriously do that, Road God? That's fucking gross.
Look, I mean,
Yeah, they do that. Hey, I said it again. Hey.
Riley's not a real gamer. She can't handle it if it doesn't have puzzles, which aren't real gameplay, as we all know. It's fake.
Yeah, I'm only good at Myst, which is the epitome of fake games.
You're not even good at Myst. You're good at Zork.
That's true. Zork's my specialty.
Adventure
I haven't even played
games
Zork on this stream.
God, I saw a fucking ad for Colossal Cave 3D today. That was just like a picture of a babe, and the caption was, I'd find the caption, but then I'd be reading writing, and that's not solidarity.
I think that's allowed.
We're taking this a little too
No.
far.
We took a hard line against reading the book. It's got to extend. So I think
you took a hard line against it, and I told you the book was fine. Stop speaking for all of us, you turd.
Sorry, I don't want to be like the Greek philosopher Hippocrates.
Shut up.
Shoka, if you speak for us, that's like you're writing our script.
True.
Oh, that's true. If I put words in your mouth, yeah.
Hey, Dom, don't worry. I wasn't upset. I love you.
Okay, love you too.
Hey. I love all of you in like a way that's not probably the same kind of love, but we only have one word for it really in this language.
Yeah, there are lots of kinds of love.
Is that why you're not reading chat? Because that wouldn't be solidarity? I was reading chat. I literally said, this is not the same guy who was in Toonstruck. I said that.
Yeah, it's just, it's getting kind of drowned
Spriley
in
said
the
that apropos
meaningless
of nothing.
sea of nothingness that's spewing from our mouths at all moments.
Yeah, the thing about the writers is that they write a lot of stop talking in the scripts.
We do not listen to that shit, are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's like a telegram at the end of sentences. They just write stop.
Please stop.
It's like,
please stop for just a second.
It's like
they keep writing shut the fuck up.
If I try to say stop talking, but like obviously it's not gonna work because I just get interrupted before I can say it. It's that kind of shit.
I love you. I'm sorry for interrupting you constantly.
It's fine. It's not you. It's everybody.
I haven't been interrupting you. I have been barely talking this stream because I've been so focused on MegaRace.
Yeah, I've been barely talking too, unless someone else is talking on top of me. Am I right? Hey, I just want you to know that this is a bit, and I'm not trying to like make anyone feel guilty.
Okay.
Like I'm like playing it up for a joke.
I know I have guns. I just don't want to waste all my ammo, and I do like bouncing people into the side, even if it's not the most practical.
This is why we need writers. We don't feel confident enough to let our jokes stand as jokes. We keep feeling, as you've seen me do constantly, I have to koosh all of my jokes so that people don't misinterpret them like on Twitter.
Yeah, you have to put like /HJ after everything you say.
Sorry, I just need to call attention. Naya just pronounced couch as cooch. Like she's in Portland.
That's the word you were saying? Was couch?
Is that use of couch not pronounced differently?
No.
I don't know. I've never heard someone use it like that when speaking out loud.
Cooch is what you say when you're on that specific street in Portland named Cooch Street, but spelt couch. It's a way that you can tell which ones are locals and which ones aren't, even though it's named after a family that pronounces their name couch.
Cooch is what you get
is
when
what you say when you're cuddling someone in Welsh.
Fuck, it is couch the whole time. My whole life thought for some reason this particular definition was pronounced differently.
Cooch is what you say when you girl say please. Can I
think
please?
This guy might be a bit fash.
What happened? It was a bit fash. I wasn't looking at it.
He said the word degenerates.
Oh, yeah, he said that multiple times, I think.
So power-up symbols, weird razor blade looking thing is bonus points. The arrow is speed up. I think the little lightning bolts refills your ammo.
Yeah,
Ooh,
no,
that's useful.
I've gathered that so far.
But you only have 3 laps.
I just haven't been talking about it. But yeah.
Riley, is the game fun to play?
Honestly, surprisingly so.
Yeah,
it's like
fun.
it's
It's
not
simple,
like
but-
a great game. It's definitely a bit jank, but it's actually like it's decently enjoyable.
How does it compare to Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver?
I've never played that game.
Do you mean Stunt Track Challenge? The PlayStation
Yeah.
2 video game? Clearly inferior. I'm looking at this, I don't see any loops. If a game doesn't have loops, it's inferior to games that have loops. This is why F-Zero GX is so good. It has a lot of loops. It also has tubes.
I like your strategy of intentionally getting rear-ended there.
Yeah.
Very, very like you're trying to game a dash cam.
I don't have any ammo. I need an ammo burst restoring power up.
Hit him. Hit him. Just hit him.
Oh, if you got the speed up, you could have gotten in front of them.
If I do that again, I'll die.
If you lap them if you get it far enough ahead of them, they automatically die.
Oh, okay. But they don't explode. Oh, yep, there we go.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, they do.
They explode like far away.
They despawn.
What's the prize this time? Is it going to be one that we haven't seen yet? I don't think so.
I hope it's a wonder.
No, it's this
Hey,
one
Cable
again.
Two's-
This is like the 5th time.
How did they only have 2?
Cable
Maybe we're
2
just being
actually
really
is
unlucky.
a place that feels like the correct way to place to ask this. So I have this memory in my brain from being a child of playing what I'm pretty sure is a Hot Wheels game, but a game of the same vibes on like the PS2, where there's like a really cool waterfall shortcut where you like jump off of the track and into the waterfall, and it's not visually obvious that it's a shortcut, but you go through the waterfall and there's like a shortcut. But I can't find aggregated lists of waterfall shortcuts in racing games on the PlayStation 2. So
So
someone could
inconvenient. This
get
should
me
be
one
what-
of those.
This should be what like the Giant Bomb wiki is for.
Yeah. The
I
thing
think-
is, like, the Stunt Track Challenge always comes to mind because it is like the PS2 racing game that always pops into my brain title-wise, but it's definitely not that, because Stunt Track Challenge is like honestly not a racing game.
Yeah. I like, this is a kind of an aside, I miss game facts. Nowadays, if I'm stuck in a video game, I'll have to go to a video and then some guy will be like, "What's poppin', guys?"
Yeah.
I
looked up
really miss game facts. I wish people were still making them the same way. Occasionally they do.
Yeah.
Occasionally
literally
they do. I just
went to a
don't
Game
want to
Facts
hear a
guide
guy
the
that
other
says,
day.
"What's poppin', guys?"
Dom Echo
Yeah.
is trying to talk.
No, it's fine.
It's okay, they're
fine.
used to it.
Yeah. So I went to a GameFAQs page literally yesterday to beat a game. So like I agree. There's also that one GameFAQs guide where everything is perfectly justified manually by the person who wrote it.
Well,
Manually? Oh,
Yeah.
like the text is justified. I was thinking like the nature of the guide is like they wrote it in a fictional conceit within the game world.
I want to
I've
watch.
seen game facts like that.
I
Let
want
me
to
find
watch.
this.
Ugh!
Sadly, we
Also-
cannot refer to game facts because that's writing.
R.I.P. to Waypoint, one of the best video game sites ever made. That for a long time, not recently, but for a long time, was allowed to do deep critical work on games writing in a way that was amazing for an outlet with such like a reach. That recently has been shuttered due to the most recent round of Vice layoffs.
That's
So,
right.
that was
Arcade
Vox Media,
idea.
wasn't it?
No, that's Vice. Vox is different.
WordPress.com.
But yes, that was with the Vice stuff.
Yeah. Fuck.
Anyway,
Fuck.
I-
They should organize with a
They
union.
did. They are.
They
in a
did.
union. Yeah.
They were. They
Oh.
have a union. A union isn't a magical tool that prevents all layoffs, unfortunately. I know.
The one union job I've ever managed to have totally was. We didn't really manage to improve the working conditions at the place we worked because it was like it's just like uphill battle, right to work state, lots of other shit going on. But like, damn, it was really hard to get fired. It was sick. It was like, this is a horrible place to work.
This is like,
and
this looks so cool.
Yeah, no, this is a cool.
This is the media landscape from that Quiet Year episode.
It was the same way when I worked at the post office. The postal union could have been doing a lot more to organize around like getting us better pay and not getting us off the 2-tier contract and stuff, but the union rep like directly at my place helped me out a lot, and I definitely would have been let go if I wasn't in that union.
Yeah, our contract was like, I mean, it was really tough to get fired because obviously, like, the advice that I got working there is like, if you get fired and it's a legitimate reason, still appeal. There's no harm in it. Like, try. Maybe it'll be fine.
I just do this anyway, honestly, because a lot of the time bosses just don't know the law.
Yeah, that's the thing, and I don't know the law, so like, just go for it. But it was also like we had like health insurance. It was like a factory job and we had health insurance, and it was one of those things where like I went into the eye doctor, I got my eye checkup, I went into like, I want these frames of glasses, and they said, and they were like, okay, do you have insurance? And I was like, yeah, I have work insurance. And they're like, well, and I'm like, it's really good union insurance for my work. And they're like, people come in all the time with like work union insurance, and those frames are not like, they're not in the insurance section. And I was like, look, and I like slide my insurance to them, and they go, oh,
let's show you to the luxury frames.
oh
made out of
shit,
gold.
okay.
These frames, like, you know,
are for the plebeians.
you can afford the ones that like you flip it out. It's got like a little like screwdriver in it. It's got like a craft knife.
Yeah,
you could afford those spy mirrors they sold in the back of magazines that have rear view mirrors on the sides of them so that you can see behind you when you're walking around.
You can afford those glasses that you can order in like a magazine that has like, you know, like hypno spirals in it, so you can hypnotize girls.
It's very clear to me that like that union was just like, man, they fought for that fucking health insurance for the 12-hour work shift, full-time job where people are constantly signing up for overtime to work 30 consecutive days, 12 hours a day. Yeah, of course, fight for the insurance. Absolutely.
Yeah. That's good.
There was like an older man I worked with who literally was just in a cycle where it was like, yeah, he just needed to get like replacements and shit because his joints were falling apart, but he could.
It can be difficult, right? Because organizing for better conditions, even with, you know, even with an organizing union, can be tough because jobs self-select for workers that can handle the tough conditions or that they think they can handle them, you know. Because it's much harder to you know, the folks who can't handle those conditions generally can't really make it in the job. And part of organizing is you gotta like build a culture of folks sticking up for each other, even when those folks are like bad in inverted commas at the job. Even when those folks, aren't as able as others, because otherwise you'll create a situation where
I'm really happy that this stream has turned out to be so like no bits, just pro union shop talk.
Hey, we've done a lot of bits this stream.
We've done a lot of bits.
Yeah.
No, I mean like the pro union parts have not been bits. And that's because we don't have writers, folks. If you support the Writers Guild of America, then we can get back to being funny and stop with all this politics crap.
Yeah, the reason you haven't heard Riley on the stream much is because she's kind of a prima donna who requires all of her lines to be written. And everything she said is actually something that she said in a previous episode and already had memories.
She's remixing him like a YouTube poop. Any
Well,
second now she'll say Seuss.
And that's kind of what that's kind of what AI, quote unquote, does, is just YouTube poop writing together.
Yeah, yeah.
That's offensive to YouTube poop.
That is offensive to
YouTube poop is a lot harder than typing in TF2 snipers say shit.
Yeah, real shit. Also, hi, I'm back. I was away because the pill went down wrong, so I've been having some throat issues. And
the pill that makes you better at MegaRace, finally?
No, my fucking ADHD meds.
Same. Well, actually, hang on.
Maybe they make me worse at
gamer
gaming.
steroids.
If you want me to be nicer to Riley, you have to get the writers to come back. You have to give them everything they want.
I do think it's funny, speaking of like worker culture, that at that factory it's like for entry level, the like entry level job that pretty much everyone gets hired into at that factory, the people they had training you were like, I damn, this guy needs to learn to stand up for himself. Like, he's training me because he does whatever they say. And then he just like complains like, man, they really love fucking me in the ass. And it's like, buddy, they don't. It's because they can. You need to like stand up for yourself. But then the moment you get out of that entry level, the moment you interact with anybody at like the higher paying jobs and people who've been there a while, they're like, fuck this place. Like, don't let them make you do fucking anything.
This is why I'm going to do my whole next stream standing up, so I can stand up for
stand up for workers' rights.
Yeah, I'm going to stand up for the whole damn stream.
Yeah.
You should get a standing.
Yeah, that. I guess you say that makes you a real stand-up pal.
And if you want me to join her, you can pay me $200 at paypal.me/NEOPIE.
Thanks, Nina.
At iww.org.co.uk.
If you want to pay someone money, you can pay a monthly fee to the IWW at iww.org.uk in order to cover strike funds, that sort of thing. Fees go as low as £1 if you're unwaged. It can go, up to 10% of your income if you're a millionaire. If you are a millionaire, you probably shouldn't be in a union.
Yeah. Also, the thing is, Nair, about me not saying much to stream is that I have so many co-hosts. I have so many co-hosts who are talking all the time and talking over each other. I'm just doing my job of gaming, and watching
really the
lines
dream.
boil.
It's something of a work to rule situation.
Yeah.
I will say there are, especially in the entertainment industry, there are a lot of cases where people may have like $1 million now, but should still be in a union. The people who earn a lot of money in a union drag that union's pay scale up. This is like a known thing. Like, this is how it works in sports. This is how it works in acting. Having people that get paid a ton makes it easier to advocate for everybody to get paid more,
And that's why I'm starting the Millionaires Union. I'm not a millionaire myself, but if I could get them to start paying me dues.
Also, I'm generally of the opinion that I'm not good at math and I'm not going to do any research to back this up, but I'm pretty sure that with the fucking state of money at the moment, being a millionaire should be like kind of normal at this point. I'm pretty sure that's like...
Yeah, like I'm a millionaire. Because of that Millionaires Union I started 15 years ago.
Yeah.
But I'm going to need to talk to you about how much of a portion of our rent you pay.
I do want a gif of that guy turning really zoomed in with the glasses.
I agree. Here's the thing about this man. He is a well of good gifts.
Yeah, honestly, big Tumblr GIF set of this guy.
I mean, he's wearing a suit, he's thin, he's got sunglasses. This is a fucking Tumblr sexy man.
He's the fucking Onceler.
He's a bit of a onceler. He's a bit of a Doctor Who.
Doctor
He could easily
Who
be a Doctor Who.
This is the 8th Doctor.
I think we're past 8.
Yeah, we're at like 12 now, I think.
Yeah, but it was the 90s.
They had to make an excuse why the Doctor got more extra lives than they said he would get years ago at this point.
Hey,
Yeah.
in spirit of the strike, fuck 12. We've got to be on 13.
Fuck 12.
I will say, I don't know where fuck 12 comes from. I know it means ACAB.
I've done like a very cursory amount of research on this. I don't know if someone else has done more. But 12 is like a term that, according to a lot of people, organically grew out of a couple different places, but is primarily sourced as the code that cops used for drug busts in, I'm gonna forget the city. And so it was a way that people started referring to them. In the same way that you use street names for things.
Yeah.
To like be a little obfuscated to anyone who might be listening.
Whoa!
And so it showed up in like popular music and shit and got popularized that way.
Interesting.
Whoa! What the hell is going on?
Oh my god!
Why are you wanting the hell?
Are you watching the game?
No, I wasn't.
What the
That's
fuck,
cool
man?
as fuck. It's just like a Windows screensaver.
I don't know. It seems like I have like missiles or grenades or something, but I don't know how to use them.
What the hell?
Just hit all your buttons.
Hit every button on my keyboard in the middle of this race.
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting all fucked up.
Yeah, it's all wobbly. I'm gonna lose.
Run your hand across the keyboard.
Rise of the
Triad has digitized sprites. I think that doesn't count. Because that's literally not full motion.
Yeah. Also...
You do make an extremely good point, though. That at some point on Forbidden Mystery Vault, Riley should just play Mortal Kombat.
I'm considering it.
Riley needs a co-host who can play Mortal Kombat with her.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Also, Maxwell Elvis says, I didn't read these highlighted messages because people were talking. No. Watts is the human Sona of Metaton and Spamton's love child. Sure. I'll say yes to that.
I agree. He is like a Metatron or a Spamtron. He's a game show host, and he's fucked up. He's fucked up and evil.
He wears sunglasses.
I like how you've got the cool cars on the left, and then you've got like a bunch of like military-looking boring cars on the right.
I didn't know
about... But if you just
about...
try to race the hell out of these guys.
That's boring. They don't explode on screen. What's the point? I want to see the explosion, Troca. That's the reason I play this game.
Yeah, it's cool. I like the FMV explosion. Yeah, I didn't know about Mortal Kombat mythologies. I was just suggesting, because, Mortal Kombat is on Fightcade. You can play it online. Rollback netcode.
What the hell is rollback netcode? I gotta
Have
ask.
you played Immortality on FMV? That's an FMV game.
I am considering it, but I have a lot
of... You might not be able to stream it on Twitch!
Oh, yeah.
You'll have to start like a Pornhub stream.
I mean, that could be a special. That could be a network special.
An OnlyFans stream of Immortality. And then plumbers don't wear ties.
You will never know what rollback is.
I'll make an
Echo
gets interrupted.
Rollback netcode. The very Echo. Do you want to explain it or should I?
Yeah, I'd like to. I think I can explain it pretty quickly. In basic, common netcode for like peer-to-peer games originally is like delay, where it introduces amount of input delay, where you press the button, it takes some amount of time, and then the thing happens, and this kind of equalizes it because you're communicating over the network and there's going to be delay there anyway. You are not like it takes time for the signal to go between fucking New Zealand and America or wherever you live, Europe.
Okay.
Rollback netcode makes it feel better than this because it makes it so that when you press the button, the thing happens immediately, and what like your character that you're controlling on your screen is doing exactly what you do the same way as playing locally. However, the opponent's character is like constantly like checking a little bit in the past. Good rollback netcode comes with like a level of prediction where it like thinks it kind of guesses at what the other player is going to do based on like complicated shit that I don't understand.
Okay.
And
So it's kind of like how your brain doesn't actually see things chronologically.
I wouldn't know about that, but it basically just means that like obviously this is a matter of milliseconds, so ideally it shouldn't matter too much, but it means playing the game feels better for you, and the bad thing that happens in a bad connection is you think something is happening when in fact you saw the wrong thing, and the whole game snaps back in time and reconfigures itself to hit you in the face with an overhead, and you die to a 100% combo from Axelo and Guilty Gear Strive, and it sucked, and you cry because you can't get in on a guy with really long range buttons.
Now, how does this apply to Mega Racing?
So this applies to Mega Racing because if you if you're playing Mega Racing online, when you run into somebody,
Cybernet,
you like shoot somebody in Mega Racing and they explode, but then a split second later they're actually on the other side of the road because they dodged your shots. And so you thought you won, but you have to go and shoot them more. And you might run out of ammo because of this.
But this only happens if you're lagging very badly.
Yeah, this only happens if you have like
if you
Wi-Fi.
die in Mega Race, do you die in real life?
No, it's
Under
only
rollback
virtuality. It's not reality.
Well,
Said that so much.
You die in real life unless you get like rolled back to a not dying.
Can you use rollback netcode to time travel?
No.
Axelo cannot do a 100% combo Lamau. Crank the risk, do it on chip. I bet he can.
But the very short version of rollback is the computer guesses what you're gonna do, and then corrects itself when it gets your actual inputs.
Yeah, I understood Echo's explanation. It did.
Yeah, but maybe all the audience didn't.
The audience, if you don't understand my explanation, it's just magic. It makes the game feel good. If you've ever played an online game that's not Super Smash Brothers, it makes it feel more like that than Super Smash Brothers.
Unless I don't like Super Smash Brothers, so
yeah,
it makes it feel less like Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
I don't even like Super Smash Brothers when I'm playing it with people in the same room.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
We're gonna
really
get
anymore.
you into fighting
I
game.
used to.
I was gonna say about back on the topic of immortality and stuff. Maybe I might do once network stuff gets set up, because that's gonna be like possibility for future Cable 2 stuff, of some Cable 2 stuff that is not on Twitch, so we can have a bit more freedom. And I would be very interested in doing like an FMV After Dark sort of thing, where I could play fucking like Immortality and 10 to 11 Care. I could probably play 10 to 11 Care on Twitch, to be honest, but I don't know. I feel like
you definitely can't play Immortality on Twitch. There are literal sex scenes in it.
Yeah, no, 100%. So that would be...
Finally, I'm tired of all these
It's so fucked up that proofs are on the internet.
Yeah.
Shout out to the time I went to someone streaming on twitch.tv and they were like speedrunning SSX or something, and I was like, hell yeah, speedrunning SSX. And like an hour later, I'm like zoned out because I don't, I'm not active in the stream, I'm just listening. And they switch over to the fucking like foot massaging game. And look, you can get away with a lot on Twitch, is what I'm saying, as long as you only have like some viewers,
Yeah.
So you're saying they swapped from speedrunning SSX to speedrunning SEX?
Yeah. Except it wasn't speedrunning, because they're like the entire commentary was them just like, hey, my computer is screaming at me because I'm pretty sure it was just like shovelware with a crypto miner in it. Shout out to hey people, if you think it's funny to like just buy like $2 shovelware off of Steam and run it for a bit, consider you might be making somebody else money by running that shit on your computer.
Yeah, this is why Naya bought me Riven 3 days ago, but it was like $2 on Steam, so I'm not running it.
Oh no, that's not shovelware, that's bookware. I don't have
That's
a joke
where.
here. I feel like there's a good spot here for a joke, but
Missed in it.
Polka, you have to beat Riven so that Riley can stream it.
This is why we need writers to come up with great jokes like the Book Mist Club.
Yeah.
That was a great one. That was a classic joke of FMV.
I genuinely have no idea what the deal with the Book Mist Club is.
It's just a joke that I was thinking of. I was like, it was the second episode of FMV, and we were in the writers' room with all the writers, and I'm like, listen, I need a name for second titled stream. Second episode of Mist, second episode of FMV, what's a good Mist joke? And I was like, Homestuck? With the Y? With like Mist and capitals?
We decided that it was a stream. I was in the writers' room. They decided that it was a stream, a stream where they were gonna read the books.
Yeah, like we opened the stream. We opened the stream with like 2 hours of reading all of the books in Mist.
Oh, Road Mist says a good joke in the chat. Never spell boob without the second B. Scariest shit I ever seen. I think so. I've just said that on the stream, so I have just stolen your labor, but you're not on strike, so it's fine.
Scab.
Wait, hang on. You mean oob? Like out of bounds? Like for a video game?
Yeah,
No,
there's
so
nothing
it's not the
scarier than parallel
second B.
universes.
It turns boob into boom!
Ah!
Riley fucking...
Gotcha.
I thought Riley died when you said that.
That I also made a noise, but it probably got cut out.
No, I heard your noise. I just thought, like, I saw a car explode and I thought you died. Which would have been really funny.
This one is so hard!
I'm
What
okay.
the fuck?
If only it was a puzzle.
If only it was a puzzle. Really, you can think about any video game level as a puzzle.
Maybe you need a different car?
Maybe. I've been trying different cars. Also, the fucking... Oh, but yeah, it was because the writers were like, what if you made a Breakfast Club joke? And then, but I was like, it's the Books of Mist. And they were like, the Book Mist Club.
I'm looking at this,
and then
I just looked at this fucking Metroid game facts. You're right, this is extremely high effort. This is beautifully fucking formatted.
This is beautifully formatted. Jokes that you get without writers, folks.
Every time I spend like 2 seconds on the screen, like, cause I'm alt-tabbed to look at something, he's like, hey, buddy, choose your fucking car, or I'm gonna fucking kill you.
He's like, hey, fuck you, if you don't want to play this game's gonna fucking shoot you.
Boo knows, are you talking about the impossible quiz?
Fuck.
Right, guys, I've got an important truth for you, and that truth is I'm gonna make some spaghetti. I'm gonna make like a princess and make lots of spaghetti.
Alright.
Back in a bit.
Naya is also gone. So now we're just down to Echo and me again, right?
I'm also here.
The classic Forbidden Mystery Vault crew. Echo, me, nobody else.
Yep. There's like video game footage going on. We're like,
hang on. Shh. Drive is playing.
Better to head back.
Did you hear something?
No.
No.
I think it must have been the wind.
Car rattling.
But I think the wind is on strike.
Accurate, ran slow.
With the Wind Guild of America.
I just want to say, I think this might be my favorite car.
Should
It's just a good Hot Wheel.
Should I make lasagna or spaghetti?
Spaghetti.
You should make mac and cheese, but like with spaghetti.
I'll make spaghetti because Cholka said it and I trust him.
Sound good.
You don't trust me? Okay.
Got salads to toss. Where is the cake?
You ever think it's weird that people don't make mac and cheese with noodles? Like,
Just normal
because
man.
this
Dude,
is
because I'm
called, like,
poor. Sometimes I only have one kind of thing. Also, spaghetti carbonara.
Yeah, then it's just called like fettuccine alfredo or whatever.
what the fuck is that?
It's fettuccine with cheese in Italian.
Wait, so Alfredo sauce means cheese sauce?
Yeah,
What the fuck? Why don't people just say cheese sauce? I've been confused all this
because
time. I
they're
thought it was a whole
Italian.
thing.
It's just the Italian word for that thing, and it's quick and fun to say. Alfredo.
Yeah.
Brady's nuts.
Not on stream.
Oh, that'll be an
My
after dark
friends-
stream.
I heard something. I'm just getting ready to cook, but I think I figured I'd pop on just because there was something fairly relevant to Italian. My friend got in trouble at work because. So here's the thing about the service sector in my country. A lot of the folks there are Spanish. You know, because we got a lot of immigration from Spain.
Yeah.
And like, it's apparently like the boss literally phrases it as it is illegal to speak Spanish. Like them and their mate
Whoa.
in the work were talking Spanish, and the boss like took them in for fucking disciplinary just for freaking speaking Spanish.
Wow.
If you ask me, that's fucking racist.
Yeah.
Extremely. And it's illegal probably
Excruciating.
for that boss to do that.
Yeah, because like it's about control, right? It's because they didn't want to fucking. They're fucking scared that they'll be talking about them behind their back, but it's fucking. It's had me raging for like a whole fucking week about it because it's like, mate, it's their fucking language. They can speak it if they want.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's had me raging anyway. Anyway, I'm back. I'll be back in a bit. I'm making my fucking lasagna.
I think the
Or
trick
whatever.
to this race is that you're not going to be able to catch up to the last one by the last lap unless you just get as fast as possible.
Yeah, but the problem is that the thing about like over speeding, like overtaking people is that they just like linger for ages, and the next car only loads if you kill the previous car.
Well, yeah, but they despawn behind you.
But they
So
take ages to
legitimately
do
think
that.
I think legitimately the strategy might be to overtake cars and just focus on speed instead of
Well,
like slowing down to
But
shoot.
well, I'm not slowing down to shoot. The problem with speed is that there are like there's like barely any speed ups, and they're right next to a bunch of down like negative effects. I've been trying to go as fast as possible, but also the thing is that the delay on killing things by overtaking them is quite long, and the next thing won't spawn until that delay is over, because like the car has to actually die before the next car spawns.
Well, what you need is some rollback netcode there.
I guess so. It's kind of Crash Bandicoot music.
That was Inspector Gadget.
I see.
Is it possible to miss with your shots in this game?
Yes.
Wow, you're just really good. I didn't even know it was possible to miss. Because you're just that good at not missing.
Yeah, it's also just kind of subtle when I do this, because I have been missing.
That's another word for
No,
graceful.
No, not of ammo. Wonderful. Nope, I lost.
Wow, that really is like...
It's such a short track.
Yeah, it's such a short track. I'm not sure how you're supposed to even reach. Maxwell Elvis 92 says, this is going back a bit, but I think it'd be great to have an After Dark stream, and then it's just talking over footage of After Dark streams.
Yeah, that would be good.
The Flying Toasters, etc. Etc.
Etc.
Etc.
Yeah.
Achuta. Etc.
Etc.
There are no missed
I used
shots
to be-
in scripts to add tension, so Riley is just good all the time.
Etc. Etc. How many different ways can we say etc.? This is the type of stuff that you get without writers. Folks, support your strikers.
ETC. I used to be really good at rolling my R's. It's kind of sad that I've like hindered my ability to do that among other speech things.
Oh yeah, I always forget that that's a thing. Do you want to talk about that fun fact about yourself, that guy?
Yeah, sure. I cut my tongue in half. Well, I didn't do it myself.
Neko has a split tongue.
Yeah, I have a split tongue. I got my tongue split by a cool, trusted person in the body modification industry. Industry? I don't know if it qualifies as an industry, considering I don't know if splitting someone's tongue is actually legal to do unless you are a licensed physician.
It's enough of an industry that they could join the industrial workers of the world.
Absolutely.
iww.org.uk.
Body modification and like tattooing and stuff is kind of like built on independent contract work, which can be very
wait, did I do it?
Very
yes!
not great.
I did it!
It's like I've seen kind of nightmarish shit happen in like the tattoo industry in some places. Just like work shit. I mean, obviously you can get other nightmarish shit, but just like the way that artists are treated, especially new artists, can be really fucked up.
Remember, you saw it first on VWBT.
But yeah, having a split tongue is really cool, and it also gives me like a very, very slight like speech impediment, which is a thing I knew it was a chance to get going in.
I've never noticed it. But I
yeah,
guess if it prevents you from rolling your R's, that makes sense.
I can like I used to be very
okay.
Yeah, but it was very gentle. Yeah, it kind of has to be because like you roll your R's with the tip of your tongue. But there's some stuff usually with S sounds that I slip up on, and a lot of that is like it's not inherently splitting your tongue that gives you that. It's that just like the way that I talk interacts with that. And I kind of had to you naturally just have to relearn some of the ways that you talk and use your mouth. But in my case, like the way that I normally talk, just like not super compatible with, I would have to like put effort into changing the way that I talk.
Still, having a split tongue is sick as hell, IMO.
When
Yeah,
you
it
said
is.
split tongue, I imagined like split all the way back, so it's just two tongues that operate independently.
That is actually what happens. You split it all the way back to the frenulum. Some people cut the frenulum. Do you know what a frenulum is?
No.
Frenulum is the thing on the bottom of your tongue that you don't need most of, that keeps your tongue from coming out really, really far, because everybody's tongue is actually really long. But if you didn't have any frenulum, you could very, very easily swallow and choke on your tongue. So it's like a really good thing, but you don't need all of it. People can have like really long tongues that stick out really far but you would have to get that cut. Some people do that for split tongues because you can only really split it back to where that is. But yeah, like until the base of your tongue, which I literally like a 5-year-old told me what it was called today, and I don't remember the word for it. It was like the
5-year-old splitting their tongue?
No, they were just talking about having strep throat, and the back of their tongue being swollen. But
poor 5-year-old.
Yeah. But like
I wish them well.
Oh my
They
god.
are well now. They were
Holy
talking about
shit.
how it's
I
better.
forgot to save before that race, and I'm so glad that I beat it before and didn't have to do the particle accelerator again.
A fully functioning scientist brain floating in
Hey, a new prize too.
You got a brain.
By the makers of marsupial, the soup that jumps right out of the can.
Oh, that's a good one.
Great.
Yeah, we need writers like that.
But yeah, basically, you can control the size of your tongue independently, and that's part of why you have to relearn how to talk, because you just kind of find the resting place where your tongue is back together again, so you can talk normally. But you can like spread it. People can do little twisty things with them. It's pretty cool. I've never been one for tongue tricks because I don't fuck, but like I've seen people do some cool shit. It's also one of the worst experiences of my life.
That one's the gang intro was just always the same. They reused them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to say, after all of that, it's one of the worst experiences of my life. Just like fair warning. I knew going in that it was going to be one of the worst experiences of my life. It is, I think, theoretically possible to spend an inordinate amount of money to get it done by one of the few like surgeons in the entire country here, at least, who are willing to do it. However, most of the time you end up doing it for a reasonable but still decent amount of money from a body modifier who hopefully you trust and have been referred to by other people who have had the operation done. And in that case, it hurts a bit. It's basically what you would expect from the procedure. And then you have like a full week of misery, just pure abject misery, at least 24 hours where you cannot, at least 24 hours where it hurts to drink, and then a couple more days where you just can't eat at all. Not even like painful eating. Like your tongue is swollen. Someone just cut it. It's not fun. It's bad.
I know I literally just encourage you to go on this tangent, but I might actually be being squicked out by the detailed discussion of this.
Yeah, I just want to be like very clear, because I think it's very important with like any body modification thing to be like,
yeah,
it's miserable. Like getting a tattoo is fucking miserable. Are you kidding me? I hate it. They're cool as hell, but it feels like garbage. Not as miserable.
I could never do these things.
Yeah, I'm never doing it again. I did it twice. I'm stupid.
Wait, so your tongue is split in two places?
No, it heals back. So it's like a touch-up. It's like how if part of a tattoo can like fade, and so you get it touched up.
You're on fire, Spryly. Particle Accelerator taught you something.
Yeah, I totally got the game.
Now you're gonna be stronger than ever when you get back to the puzzle games. You're gonna like know how to handle the actiony bits.
Another one of these.
Well, you're gonna be spending a lot of evenings with yourself, Riley.
That's true. I'm gonna need all these.
Yeah, Sky. I'm pretty sure
this one
that
scares
was like
me always. The close-up face.
That was like days in, I'm pretty sure, Sky, and I was like, I've got to be getting better, right? And then I was not. I was in fact not.
Okay, let's see if I can do this without immediately crashing and dying this time. Is it's like, this is a level where if you hit any of the cars, you die, and you can't brake.
That's cool. That's a cool level, though. It's like a reversal of the game.
Yeah, it's like Reversey. Or
Ooh,
Othello.
Or like, fuck, what's it called? Seventh
Go.
Guest Infection?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that they released that as a standalone mobile game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of want to play it.
Yeah.
I'll release you as a standalone mobile game.
No, please don't release me as a standalone mobile game.
Do it.
It's already done.
Oh, fuck.
The standalone mobile game from Forbidden Mystery Vault, which I always almost say full motion video, just as the title of the stream.
That's the point.
Yeah. I just never remember the actual name.
You just call it FMV. That's for convenience.
But sometimes it's important to say the full name.
Yeah.
Like, if I say Riley, middle name, last name, then, like, you know I'm angry. So if I'm angry with FMV, I'm gonna be able to go Forbidden Mystery Video.
Wrong.
Forbidden Motion Wednesday?
Yeah, FMW. Mwah. Hey, how would you pronounce FMV if it was one word? Fumv?
I'd say.
Hey, do you think FMV After Dark would just be called Forbidden Motion Video?
That would be good, yeah. The Forbidden Mystery Vault.
The Forbidden Vault.
I love that ramming technique where it's just like boom, 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 boom. It's very funny.
Oh,
Like
Riley,
ammo
I think the
management in this
confusion
game
with
kind of
the
seems like a nightmare.
I think the confusion with the missiles is that you can only use them when you've run over a track that gives you missiles, and there are also tracks you can run over that will take away your missiles.
Yeah, what it is that I realized that that's like how many of your like guns are activated, and if you run over a track, that gives you like extra shots and makes your shots better, basically. But it's just like a passive upgrade. Please.
I think,
oh
I
no.
think this is where they got the idea for audio surf from.
Oh shit, did I do it? Yes.
Yeah.
Intensity, tough guy? Or have you given your all in one spectacular?
Thanks.
You know, that FMV, did you give your all in one spectacular race made a lot more sense on the first race, and
Yeah.
not really any sense in every consecutive race.
They needed
I love
more.
the paper.
They needed weirdly, despite the surfeit of FMV, they needed more FMV.
Yeah.
Like, this game is mostly FMV, but at a certain point, it just all starts repeating.
Yeah, I think that they should put a little Lance Boyle in your car dashboard like they did at the beginning. He just be there the whole time.
If anybody watching knows what a gyrostat is, well, this could be an
I don't.
opportunity for you to
Ooh.
improve the extent of your knowledge. We built this baby
This is
right from the
like,
factory
this is
level
one of those Dyson prototype fans.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Zero as a tribute to our viewers.
Millennium Cyborg says, what this game is missing is a cake puzzle.
Big Zero as a tribute to our viewers. So you have 0 viewers? At least open a tab of your own fucking stream. Damn.
What this
0
game is
viewers.
missing is a cake puzzle. Yeah.
It needs also a chess puzzle. Imagine a chess race.
That would be sick. How would you do a chess race?
One tile at a time.
Apparently, the chess championships just finished, and it was insanely dramatic.
That would just be like pawns, though. It's not much of a chess race if you're only racing pawns.
Oh,
Why
this
was it
might
dramatic?
This might be the most, like, despite the gyroscope thing, this might be, like, technically the most boring. Because it's just a straight line.
It's a loop, though. We finally have our loop.
It's also like, can we induce motion sickness? Because the way the background is moving.
The way the background's moving is sick as hell, but is nauseating.
Yeah, it's like this is really cool. It's super impressive that you did this in this old ass DOS video game. Like, this is really cool visual idea. But also I don't know, man.
Yeah,
but also you want to throw up.
I'm trying to not look at the background. This is a cool idea if it was not like an interactive medium.
I have so many bullets.
You did it.
Cars games are always technically ambitious like this. Interesting. I did buy all 3 MegaRace games. I don't think I'll get through all of them. This game is surprisingly long. But I did get all 3.
It's really going on. Oh, this is a good gag. The first time.
Stream audio alert. Stream audio alert where it says, "Can you keep up this level of intensity, tough guy?"
Hey, you're working on your impression.
Yeah.
Was that good?
No.
It just sounded like me to me. Oh. Well, then why were you so you sounded so supportive?
I'm supportive of your attempt.
I wasn't even like trying to do a good impression. But then the way you said no there was like felt very derisive.
Stop deriding our friend Echo.
It's because I'm a cruel witch.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a cruel bitch, so
yeah.
But
that's why we're such good friends,
just...
Echo. And that's why we torment Riley so.
Yeah.
See, one thing about this game is we don't have much of a capacity to torment Riley with, really. Right? Like, we can't withhold information from Riley. I guess we could be like...
I mean, you could deride my racing skills. You could do that.
Yeah, we could tell you to
get
get
plenty
good.
of that.
Yeah.
We could tell you to get good, but that's not as fun as playing hee, we know the solution to this puzzle and we're not telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks,
yeah,
Aya.
exactly like that.
Whoa! Holy that speed up was very fast.
This was just like what it was like to go into San Francisco for the first time.
Yeah.
Is this the final level?
I don't know. It's New San 3 because
they said this is where you're killing Jailbait.
I think Jailbait is like a mini boss.
Oh, I thought Jailbait, because I just remembered that name from the beginning,
yeah,
so I figured like maybe this is like
the gang leaders. But we've fought him like 2 times now.
Okay. Easy. Oh, I really love the audio experience on this high-speed track.
This is incredible.
Yeah, the music and the visuals here are all really great.
Oh, we weren't talking about the music. We were talking about, like, the car scraping up against the wall.
Oh, no, I exploded.
No. The way he turns to look at you. Pathetic.
Oh, wait, I beat the high score.
I like that that's your high score name now.
Yeah.
Jailbait is the last car you blow up whenever the vultures are your opposition. Well, yeah. I find that generally in FMV games, the vultures are also always your opposition, so...
This is a great callback to FM Wednesday, a show that was not on cable too.
It was like the prologue, and someday we will return to Zork.
I am
believe.
going for FMV's year anniversary. I'm going to be playing Return to Zork. I'm going to be doing a Return to Zork speedrun.
I'm so excited.
We're going to return to
Zork.
Yeah, I made that joke in like every stream title. I said return to Zork.
All right, Riley, you gotta get around this one. You gotta shoot him with the guns.
Thanks, Dan.
Shoot him with the guns.
Appreciate
Defeat
your
the
help.
cyber demon, shoot at it until it dies.
Riley, you just drove over something that took away all your bars.
Took away your
Riley,
bars,
you don't have any
Riley.
phone signal left.
I was about to make that joke.
Classic
I was
FMV.
about
Why we
Classic
have to have
FMV.
writers to coordinate who told what joke.
Yeah, I get all the funny jokes when the writers are here. I hope they get what they want.
You're only saying that so that they write you better jokes when they come back.
Yeah.
Me,
Literally,
I'm brave
yeah.
enough to say.
We love our writerly Susan.
Writerly Susan. We
More
have
like lazy
That's-
Susan, I say.
What did you say?
More like lazy Susan, I say.
Shut
You
up!
know, like a lazy Susan.
Yeah, like a lazy Susan.
Yeah, like
That's
a lazy
joke.
Susan.
That's the types of joke. That's joke. Pathetic.
Why the fuck is it called a lazy Susan? What did Susan do to deserve this? I'm Googling this. Is it...
Well, presumably there was an earlier Susan that wasn't so gentle.
They were invented. It's a Chinese American invention. Dinner table turntables is the literal translation of their Chinese name. It's likely that the explanation of the term lazy Susan has been lost to history. Go fuck yourself.
Clickbait.
Oh, the lore behind the Susan thing is that Thomas Jefferson invented it.
Oh, he named it after his wife, Susan?
Daughter.
Oh, so it really was like a burn.
Well, the problem that I have here is that it sounds racist. I like go to the Wikipedia page, I'm like, lazy
Racist
Susan.
against Susans.
Invented Lazy Susan, invented by Chinese American people. History. Well, the lore behind the name that nobody knows where it came from is that a white person invented them, actually. That's what I'm reading here in this Wikipedia article.
I see.
I don't speak Chinese, so I can't pronounce that name for it. But
this is worth a dissertation.
We need a new name for them.
Oh, I did.
Lazy Susan problematic. Cancelled. If you call it that, you're cancelled.
How about mega races?
That sounds also racist, but for a different reason.
How about mega Susans?
Now that's what I'm talking about. Giant turntable that fits so many foods.
The colossal Susan.
It's the size of your house.
Yeah. You can just ride around in it.
Yeah. You sit on the Mega Susan and the food remains stationary.
Yeah.
And you just kind of rotate around to what you want to be eating. But the problem is that the person 180 degrees away from you also wants to rotate around to get at what they're eating.
Yeah.
For a brief period of time, there was a religious communal society that was credited with the invention of this. Is this a cult or is this just like a cool thing?
However, selected groups of financially inadequate
Have you seen this?
are regularly released
Whoa.
while within the confines of the
Oh, this looks like a cult.
Industrial workers in the
When
world.
members have reached targeted levels of sustainability, world political and religious leaders
Also, have
Where
you
is
seen the inflatable
Dom?
alligator yet? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Making spaghetti.
they come from the finest families.
They should put the spaghetti on a dinner table turntable.
Yeah, and then just spin it
around.
really fast so it flies all over the place.
One of the prizes
Yeah.
you can win is an inflatable alligator? I want to see that so bad.
Team leader, King Cool is so tired of the ugliness he's
King Cool, the alligator from Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
No, that's
wait.
King K rule.
Oh, I literally got that wrong. Thank you.
Oh.
Oh.
I thought you were doing a bit.
No, I literally
Riley,
did.
when are we gonna add curses to FMV?
We're not. I don't think we're gonna do that.
I miss curses.
But then I'll never get cursed.
Well, you can torch.
Just come to Riley's other. You can just come to La Mulana when Riley streams La Mulana.
Yeah, or you could just watch my other streams. I'm streaming 7th Cross Evolution this weekend, which is a great video game that's so fucking good. I love it.
I would have joined in, except you you did invite me while I was like out at a place doing a thing.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Oh yeah,
God
Maxwell
damn it.
Elvis points out we talked over Lance talking about how the track we're racing on has poor people who got kidnapped and dumped to live here, and then rich people get invited to the park to hunt them.
Oh god.
What?
To prevent this state of affairs, join the IWW. It's a dystopia. It's a most dangerous game dystopia. Nah.
I know. I'm familiar with the concept of the most dangerous game. They want me to go what? That's the desired reaction. You're going what?
What? Well, don't do what they script you to do. The writers are on strike. So keep zagging on them.
I'm gonna attack you.
I can't shoot for some reason. My shooting is just not working.
No, a real attack is in fact plausible. You could actually attack me.
I wouldn't,
great
because you have too much
content.
sensitive audio equipment around you.
It would be great content, though. You have to admit, a live attack in the middle of a stream.
No. Well, maybe if it was funny.
Maybe if it was funny.
Or dramatic and unexpected.
Well, now you've fucking predicated it. Now it's not gonna be unexpected.
Yeah,
is it?
now it's scripted, so it's not reality TV anymore. Sorry.
Hey.
Virtuality TV,
Now-
excuse you. That's the game.
You just made a script, and now they're never gonna let you into the WGA because they don't ever let anyone who is ever scabbed into the WGA.
Oh no. Wow, you're really struggling on this watermelon car.
Yeah, the problem with this race is that I lost my guns and I just haven't gotten them back.
You need to go over the bit in the track that has a missile icon,
I know.
which is somewhere probably.
Yeah, I saw it earlier. This is a long track at least.
Oh no!
My bar's gone. All my
don't
bars
have any
gone.
Either that or you just need to like get in front of them with the speed boost.
Yeah. Fuck! I saw one right there. Fuck! I missed it again!
You're not winning this one,
I'm definitely not.
but you got practice now. Yeah, remember, don't write anything. Don't write movie reviews. Don't write.
Wait, I did it. I did win it.
Whoa!
I didn't
Don't
win a
write in
prize
the
though.
chat. Don't DM your friends.
You can never shoot him again after this? No, I didn't shoot him! No! It's not 20 Serpentine anymore. True.
It's 20 Snake.
Maxwell Elvis, tell us, is this like where the plot branches or something?
I think you'll enjoy BWBT's incredible. Here in New San.
Wait, is this
Don't bring any McElroy Brothers bits here, or I'll kill you.
Hello, I'm back.
Hello.
I'm here to kill the McElroy Brothers.
I'm sorry,
I'm trying
Naya.
to think of a McElroy Brothers bit.
The seed of evil.
If you're a streamer in the United States of America, you might be interested to know that you can actually join the CWA, the Communications Workers of America, who actually also cover live streamers and some other kinds of like online freelance workers, such as game developers.
Oh.
What were you saying, Riley?
I was saying that
Riley, I'm
the seed of evil has already been planted, Naya, because the reason that I started playing FMV games and made this show is because of FMV Quest.
Yeah. Justin McElroy had an old show on Polygon where he tried to play every FMV game.
And failed
miserably. After like 3 games.
The concept of FMV games and streaming them does not belong to Justin McElroy.
It doesn't, but that's the reason that I knew. That's the reason I decided to do that.
Because here's the thing: you're more competent at video games than Justin's McElroy.
That's not bringing a McElroy Brothers bit onto the stream. That's saying I'm going to defeat you, you shitty brother.
Yeah.
Right, and as I pointed out to Spryly, Justin McElroy actually released a new episode of FMV Quest like last week. The competition is making him sweat.
Are they? Wait, are they fucking?
He is fucking sweating. He is like fucking quaking in his little pointed boots.
They saw fucking Cable 2 and they were like, "I'm scared." Oh no.
Yeah, they saw Cable 2. They were like, "Oh fuck, these guys have a Muppet."
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna kill us. That puppet is gonna fucking kill us.
I've been considering making some modifications to the Muppet, like giving her like a cape and breasts.
Huh?
Why am I just looping? I've like Nuclear Throne looped, and I'm just doing the levels again. Now I'm at Mega 1, level 2.
Oh my god, they predicted the roguelike.
Yeah, is this a roguelike?
Well, no, Rogue predicted the roguelike, I would say.
No, Rogue inspired the roguelike.
I would sooner say that Adventure predicted the roguelike.
Really? You're gonna try to out-adventure cite me?
Number 1 Adventure fan, Choka.
Well, aren't you a fucking Colossal Cave Adventure fan? I'm talking about Adventure for the Atari.
Oh, you're talking about Atari Adventure. Sure. A port of Adventure.
Oh,
No.
I thought they were different. I thought Colossal Cave Adventure was like a different game.
It is a different game.
Yeah.
Atari Adventure is directly like somebody trying to put this text-based game in an entirely visual arcade medium, and of course it comes out extremely wonky. Like,
I think it came out really cool. It's a
very weird one. I think. There's all kinds of moving things that are just like moving.
Yeah.
Like
Riley, you have
times.
now, you're supposed to get a credit sequence.
What the fuck?
Oh, maybe you had to cycle from easy to hard, because look at your scores, right? You did easy, and now you're in hard.
Oh,
yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, so it is like Adventure.
Yeah, it's a new game plus, but you could have just skipped it from the start and gone straight here.
Well, I think it was important to train.
Yeah, I'm just gonna load.
Yeah, lift off the weights.
Asteroid, and then do that in hard mode. Wait, which one is the one? I think it's FMV Quest is.
Yeah, that was the last gag we were making.
I've been working on a poster for a gig that me and my friends are organizing.
I can't remember which.
For a GameCube? What?
A gig.
What are you?
Oh.
A gig? What is
a gig?
Wait,
yeah, a gig.
A gig.
Gig.
Yeah, it's a type of event where music appears.
Oh,
from where?
I never heard of her.
It's at the Argyle Bar. Elsie McDonald, David Rovics, and Picture Stew. If you want to come, it's June.
I don't think I can make it.
You can't make it to the Argyle bar? It's like 20 minutes on the bus, mate.
I think it might be a little longer for me. I mean, it's probably 20 minutes on the bus, but there's going to be another vehicle that I'm going to have to take if I want to go.
Oh, well, that's your problem. Planes are really slow. It takes like fucking 24 hours on the plane compared to 20 minutes on the bus.
Oh, yeah. But I think I would have to take 24 hours on the plane and then 20 minutes on the bus, is what I'm saying.
No. The Argyle bar is within walking distance of the plane station.
Oh, okay. That's
But you can
really
still take a
convenient.
bus and just like ride it for 20 minutes in a big circle.
That's true.
Yeah. Hey. I'm wondering if the races are like intended to be longer, but you're just like worked out the strat or something.
No, that was just the beginning of the game. But sometimes the races get really short, and sometimes they take much longer. It really varies a lot. Also, now we get to listen to this song again, which is good.
I keep thinking, like, this job I was supposed to get is kind of falling through.
Oh,
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
They've been jerking me around since January. It's fine. It's whatever. And, like, sucks, but whatever. But I keep thinking, like, man, do I want to fucking live here now?
What'd you say, sir?
Like in this country?
Sorry, can you say that again, Echo?
Do I want to fucking live here? In this country?
Oh, yeah.
This fucking sucks.
I think most places...
I'm kind of here for a while, but, like, it's got me thinking about it.
Yeah,
the country in question is America, right?
Yeah.
See, the problem with trying to escape the suck of America, I think, having never done it, is that the suck of America just kind of reaches out and infects everywhere. They get their noses in everybody else.
As long as you keep your citizenship, you have to keep paying taxes, even if you don't live there. It's fucked up.
Wait, really?
Yeah. My wee brother, he's married. His wife, she's from America, but because she doesn't want to renounce her citizenship, she has to keep paying like taxes to America forever.
Well, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Renounce your citizenship to get around it, but yeah.
Yeah, you can renounce your citizenship to get around it, but that means if you want to visit for a long time, you gotta get a visa.
Yeah, it's like a huge commitment to renounce your citizenship to the place. I mean, at least for me, that I've spent my entire fucking life in.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like full?
It's fucking stupid.
Is it like a tax, or is it like full income tax?
It's
like,
the full taxes. It's the full taxes.
How do they do that? Because I guess I would maintain citizenship to like a state, because like income taxes are. I guess it could just be federal, but
it would only be federal in
yeah. I didn't know there was a difference.
Accountant on stream, taking tax classes right now.
There's not a lot of tax
my
advice.
tax classes have not covered this.
We pay.
I have taken basic tax classes.
I don't know how it is anywhere else, but here in America, we pay two taxes. We pay for the country we live in and the state we live in.
We only have like council tax, which is like, your water and that. And then we have income tax, which is like your fucking based on what you pay.
Yeah, we have those kinds of distinctions too, but it's mostly just like when you're doing like getting tax returns back and shit like that. It's like there's a state and there's a federal one, and the federal one all of your money is going to the military, and the state one all of your money is going to the police, and that's basically just how it works here.
I think, if I may be so bold, I think discussions of the intricacies of tax law may be the most boring possible topic for a Twitch stream to be covering.
Okay, so
this is why we need fucking writers, man.
Yeah, we're talking about fucking taxes. Good lord.
What the fuck has possessed us?
Okay, so I consider
I
this
like
a
to
challenge.
talk about taxes.
I
Yeah, but you're
this
like a tax genius, babe.
I am not.
You're like an accountant.
I like to talk about how things work in America and see if anybody who doesn't live in America goes, Jesus Christ, because that happens. That's like a pretty
Oh yeah, that's just a genre.
yeah. However, I do now feel like I have been presented with a challenge of finding the most boring topic possible to talk about on stream.
Your dreams.
No.
I don't have any. Dreams are also they can be really interesting.
Also,
do you mean like aspirations, or do you mean
No,
like what I
I'm
have when
making
I'm
a joke.
asleep?
I will say, for what it's worth, there are a lot of deductions and credits for various sources of foreign income, and also different countries have different treaties with the U.S. about how to handle that situation. So it's not like literally you're paying income taxes to two countries. It's not quite that bad.
No, it's not that bad. It's like,
it's still just like, even if I'm paying income taxes to two countries, ideally the idea here would be that I would live somewhere and then I would immediately have the life safety where if something happens to me medically, I'm alive and okay. Just little things like that you just like get when you
Now,
go to
am I allowed to pay taxes to a country I have nothing to do with? Like, say if I want to
I
pay...
guess you can if you want. I think it's really weird tax fraud.
Just paying taxes to Spain. I don't live in Spain. I don't have any property in Spain. I don't have any financial attachment of any.
You're just donating to Spain. You're just like, oh yeah, I really like what the Spanish government's doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna tip $5 to their Patreon.
I love the. I mean, okay, but I guess this is just what foreign aid is, right?
Yeah.
I feel like
you don't give ideally a lot of foreign aid. You don't give it directly to the government. You try to giving it to the people.
Well, okay,
and then the government raises their
that's often not. This gets into all sorts of weird ideology shit around this and the ways in which foreign aid is deployed and like.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Is discussing geopolitics more or less boring than tax law?
I think it's less, but not much.
I think it's important that we discuss politics and like what's happening in the world and how we can make it better, because
especially if this is the Union Drive stream. This is an international workers of the whole world.
Yeah, there's the whole fucking world. Speaking of which, there's a union called that. Industrial Workers of the World. They're a union for all workers in any industry. They're particularly good for like precarious workers, such as your care workers, your bartenders, that sort of thing. And you can join them at www.iww.org.uk or just cut off the .uk if you're outside the UK.
I'm trying to think of other precarious jobs, like people who work on poles, like linemen.
The people who, by the way, when I was walking to work this morning, dropped a metal pipe on the ground very far away from me, and I just heard it, and I was like, "Ha, metal pipe falling sound." Like I knew.
I love the pipe carriers. They need to unionize.
Yeah. I like the pipe droppers too.
Hey Dome, check your PMs.
Prime ministers?
Yeah. They've changed recently again.
God.
The UK.
Oh, that's a good picture, babe.
Yeah.
Do I get the inflatable alligator now?
Riley, how long are we planning to go today?
Until I get to the credit sequence. I was initially going to see how long this game took, but I think just until the credit sequence is fine enough, because we've been doing 2.5 hours. So maybe about...
That's fair.
We'll see how long it takes, I guess. Probably not longer than like 3.5 hours, I imagine. Maybe 3 hours.
And then we're not going to read a MegaRace creepypasta, because that would be crossing the picket line.
Hey, can you look up if there's a MegaRace creepypasta, though?
I'm looking it up right
MegaRace
now.
creepypasta. No.
Fuck.
Now we need to improvise one. Not right. No. Improvise.
Hey,
I'm just running out of jokes, and also this game is not.
You don't think this game is
the game
interesting
is
to
not
watch?
that interesting anymore. It was interesting the first time, but now it's the exact same game again. Shit, I shouldn't be saying that to all your viewers.
They might realize that it's the exact same.
It's an important part of like, you know, it's an important part of like good art to like,
To be self-reflexive.
To be self-reflective, you know, like to talk. It's important to talk about the ways in which the stream is bad, as well as all the ways in which it's good.
Good parts of the stream. The parts where everyone was talking about unions. Bad parts of the stream. The parts where everyone talked over Echo 6 times. Also, good parts of the stream. Hey, have you guys noticed that the explosion visual is in fact the exact same one that Deltarune uses?
It's like a stock fucking explosion now.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Definitely.
I feel like it's like a fucking Wilhelm
photo
scream.
library.
It's just great. I like looking at it. It's a good explosion effect.
You're really tailgating this one.
You know Tommy Tallarico made that explosion?
Really?
Riley, slow down. I want to see the explosion when he blows up.
Oh, well, you'll see it
Riley,
after...
lose the game so that Naya can see this explosion
You'll
so you can
see
start
it when I
over
kill
again.
the next guy. I know your bloodlust cannot be sated, but...
I want to see Lance Boyle explode! I want to see the pus come out of that boil.
Shut up!
Jesus Christ.
Yo, that was a really fucking good one. You don't need writers. That was
that
so
was
fucking good.
bad.
Everybody hated it except Echo.
Which is, I think, a sign.
I liked it.
Nobody else. If nobody else got me, I know Echo got me.
Exactly.
I thought it was Megan.
I'm
gonna
agree, Dom.
throw a pillow at you because I did like the joke.
But you said.
Oh fuck, she's coming.
Everybody said shut up.
No, that was
Watch
just
out,
me
Joker,
very
she's coming.
loudly.
She's gonna fucking get you with a pillow.
I've got.
I just throw it at you.
Oh no! I was protecting myself with another pillow, and then Naya picked it up. Well, a stuffed animal actually, but Naya picked it up and threw it at me.
Naya isn't even here to see these explosions. What the fuck am I doing?
I am here now. Nick, smoke this guy. Yeah, there you go. Good job.
Thanks.
I'm sorry, Riley. I had to go to a bit.
Naya did a wrestling move on me, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that was a wrestling move.
Yeah.
Naya could name it.
It was not.
Naya, if you could do a wrestling move, which one?
Yeah, name it.
Blue Thunder Bomber.
What's the Blue Thunder Bomber?
It's that really sick one Takeshita does where he does like a power bomb where he's also like spinning the guy at the same time.
Oh yeah, that one is.
Yeah, Naya did that to me with a pillow.
With a pillow.
Well, technically, then I would have only been doing the wrestling move to the pillow.
I haven't got the inflatable
shit.
alligator. I'm so sad.
I love how like low budget all the prizes are. It's very funny.
There's
Except
only
like the one that's a guy's brain.
There's actually only a 0.5% chance of getting the inflatable alligator.
You're lying. You don't know that. You don't know that fucking statistic. I won't believe it. I won't believe
Naya
it.
designed this game. Naya balanced the prize. Task.
Yeah, you don't want too good a prize, otherwise like people won't have a reason to keep playing.
Yeah, true.
Other than seeing Mr. Boyle's lovely face.
Yeah.
This company will mail you a real inflatable alligator if you get the inflatable alligator.
Yeah, it's kind of like Hair Razor.
That's why they're not in business anymore. They made the alligator too easy to get.
But they still honor their agreements.
To this day, even the problem is the company isn't around, so you have to like track down like one of the deaths.
You have to track down the guy who played Lance Boyle.
He's real, by the way.
Yeah, and he does just talk like that all the time. He even talks about game mechanics in MegaRace in real life.
Yeah.
It's fucked up that they broke his brain to make this game.
Oh no, he was like that before.
They just designed the game around.
With this
designed the
man's
game-
insane ramblings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Riley, you drove over the machine that took away your energy.
Yeah, I can't shoot anymore.
But you can still
Thanks.
ram.
I think she may need to use another animal to defeat this car.
Another animal?
This is
Instead of a
Or
ram.
up.
Lipin's
a
visa says
tiger.
this is what a normal interstate looks like in Texas, and you're exactly right. Texas is mostly made out of Pepto-Bismol.
I can confirm I used to live there.
I want to apologize to Riley for leading her on with that gator. Lance mentions the gators if you get the Dolphin Dentist prize. There's a Dolphin Dentist prize?
How can we keep seeing the same fucking prizes?
I think maybe this person in chat is making up fake prizes.
I think there should be a real prize for this game.
I think that I should
yeah,
get a
we should
prize for
band
being so
together
good at
and-
video games.
We should band together and get Riley a real prize. What do we
It's-
say, gang?
It's my birthday
Okay.
in like
No.
20 days.
It's your
Oh, well,
birthday. I'm
maybe.
gonna donate £1 to twitch.tv/Spriley.
Thanks.
Wait, is it actually your birthday?
No, in 18 days.
Oh, happy birthday! in 18
Wow, I
days.
can't believe it's still only 18 days until you're born.
Just 18 days away.
Can you believe it?
Viewers, if you're watching the repeat,
Yeah.
please don't phone in to tell me the answer.
Riley has Benjamin Button disease.
I do. I don't talk about it very much, but it's real, and I have it.
Say, I'd go for one of these myself if I didn't already have a box full.
Just like Merlin.
Also, apparently this guy was in a David Cage game.
If I were a contestant,
Yep, heavy rain.
to win
He plays a sex criminal in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a photorealistic quality to this game that feels more real than modern graphics. You're exactly right. There is something about,
Yeah,
like...
I'm not gonna say it.
MegaRace.
I'm not even gonna say it.
I'm not gonna say what. Troll station?
No.
Full
But
motion
the
video.
cause of the photorealistic quality.
But,
that
no,
he's
yeah,
being
but the 90s
photographed.
3D, yeah, I agree.
It's-
I agree.
It's the AI generated, babe.
No, it's that he's being photographed.
No, they're talking about the driving segments, and I agree, because it's just like, I think that's real. This is what real life looks like.
I've been to real life. It's pretty good.
Oh my god. Do I have to fucking load again? I do. Oh my god. I
Or
accidentally
you have to
clicked.
load again?
Oh my god. So I have to do that last level again. Oh, okay.
I'm in hell.
Don't make fun of my funny little laugh.
Oh, I thought we were just riffing on each other.
Ugh.
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 I thought we were just doing funny laughs.
That's just my normal laugh.
I did a funny laugh first, and then you did a normal laugh, and I thought you were doing a funny laugh. So I went funnier. Is that your
Tom's
funny
gonna-
sob?
That was a bit of a funny sob.
Ooh.
No, her funny sob is whoa, whoa, and wheel.
Whoa,
Yeah.
wheel, feel. That doesn't mean anything, by the way.
Yeah.
A wheel is the opposite of whoa, so I shouldn't say it when I'm sobbing, but it's really funny.
Wait,
Yeah,
is wheel
wheel's
the
like
opposite
a
of
good
whoa?
time. Yeah, it's like a good time.
Huh.
I'm having a wheel all the time.
Dawn's just wheeling around in a mega race.
Wheeling and dealing.
The thermometer never really seems to go down below, like, 90%.
Which is good. It means that people are really liking the stream. That's actually
Yeah.
being voted on by the people watching the stream.
That would be a really funny Twitch extension.
Whoa! A second pair of
I love
arms!
the idea of a Twitch extension that's a thrillometer. Oh.
What? It's missed, isn't it?
It's missed, isn't
It's
it?
missed, isn't it?
It's
I
missed,
didn't think-
Fuck,
isn't
it's a
it?
skeleton.
I didn't think we were gonna get an "it's missed, isn't it" out of this game.
We did.
I'm sorry that I just
Skeleton.
associated this stupid phrase with skeletons forever.
Every FMV skeleton now it's missed, isn't
Well,
it?
there's
What
has there
did
been a
Missed in it come before you were on cable
Ach,
2 even?
Mein
Yeah.
Zitten Käser Wanje Schatten.
I'm so glad you joined Cable 2.
I am
I'm-
also glad.
I am
It's been very good.
so amazed. I don't think we've played a single game on this stream that hasn't had a skeleton in it. Did Toonstruck have a skeleton in it?
I don't think so.
Toonstruck definitely did have a skeleton in it somewhere. It had an animation skeleton at least.
Oh yeah, that's true. I don't know if we mentioned It's Missed in it. Toonstruck might be the only game that we haven't yet. The thing about It's Missed in it, the origin of that is from Sortgran Inquisitor when I was streaming it on my own channel, Spryly, before it, because I did that series before I came to Cable 2 with FMV. And there's a skeleton that's holding a bike pump, and you have to pick up the bike pump from it, and they said It's Missed in it, and it was really funny to me.
Because I've never played Mist, so I was like,
This is,
something about this environment seems like it is something to do with Mist.
yeah.
And then we found an actual skeleton in Mist, and
Yeah.
that just kind of solidified it.
Oh, I have to do this
And-
again, but harder! No!
Maybe it's paradoxically easier?
This is Crash Bandicoot music. Why do you keep doing Inspector Gadget when I say that?
Because
The
that's the
music sounds
baseline.
a bit like it.
Yeah. And also, I figured it was appropriate if you were repeating yourself to repeat myself, just so we can fully get the the looping experience
Yeah.
of playing the same game twice, because you apparently can't play it on easy mode. Which is
Yeah,
some
if you want to
bullshit.
finish the game. I was gonna go on hard mode, but some people said that I should do easy mode first.
Yeah, we all said it. We shouted it in unison for some
Yeah.
fucking reason.
I was disagreeing. I was not in unison, because I was disagreeing and saying...
I thought you should do it on hard mode.
You were there!
I was.
Yeah, she was.
She was?
Yeah, everybody was on the stream at the start. We had like 7 co-hosts on the stream.
No, Don came in a little late.
Nope.
Oh, I've lost this. I've lost this one, I think.
Really, you look like you're doing really good.
I was, but I think I might have been 2 off.
You're never gonna defeat While I Died at this rate.
What the fuck was the... I think it was bad joke?
Now keep in mind,
No,
that
this
we
is
don't
not it.
eat until you beat this game, and I do the dishes.
Yeah, I really need her to do the dishes. I really need them to do the dishes also.
Oh yeah, like I took out additional dishes to make even more of a mess, actually.
Yeah, here's the thing about my housemate Chiwoka. When I say, hey Chiwoka, can you do the dishes? They're like, alright, I'm going to add additional project steps to doing the dishes.
Yeah.
And in fairness, those project steps do need to happen and I'm not upset about it, but it was funny.
Yes, I cleaned out like an entire cabinet and identified dishes in that cabinet that were already dirty. And so now I have to wash those too.
Oh.
It's fine, because now it means that I can put up dishes and not have to worry about the cabinet itself making them dirty.
What the fuck was the last save that I did? I know I saved before that most recent level, but I can't remember what the fucking name of the save was. I don't think it was any of these.
Boo?
Was it Cable
Oh,
2?
they scroll down! They're alphabetically sorted, are you kidding?
Oh my god! Somebody
It's
coded a
missed in
fucking
it.
alphabetical sorting. thing.
That's such a bad idea.
It's so bad. I seem to start this one with the triple gun, which is nice.
I think Doom 2 also does this because I was watching somebody playing. Say again.
Yeah, I've been playing a Doom 2 mod recently, and it does do this, and it's so fucking annoying.
I was watching somebody playing a Doom 2 mod the other day on Twitch, and it does this, yeah.
Which mod?
I'll be back in a minute.
MyHouse.wad.
Ah, yeah, that's...
That one owns, by the way.
That one owns, yeah.
It's pretty cool. Like, there are bits of it that make me roll my eyes, but there's about as many bits or more that are pretty cool, so...
Yeah, I got the same opinion. We're in agreement here.
Right, I'll be back.
Like, it's just one of those things where, like, sometimes you're making a shot, but you're, like, kind of gamer brain, so some of your shots miss. But it's fine. Or, like, you're trying really hard to take a shot and make the House of Leaves of video games. And that's a hard thing to do. But it is a pretty fucking cool Doom wad. I love how the first sign that shit is getting weird is that it turns on a bunch of Doom 2 quality of...
we should be careful about spoilers for MyHouse.mod. I know we're both pro spoiler here.
I think I could spoil one minor thing at the start of this game.
Okay, I'm just saying before we get too carried away. I mean, we've already kind of spoiled the conceit by saying, like, oh, it's like the House of Leaves of video games, I guess. So, like, let her rip.
Spoiled it to all the, like, people in the chat who've read
Yeah, to all 14 people in this chat who love Doom wads and the House of Leaves.
Yeah. Well, I won't... That's probably not an unlikely combination on cable
yeah,
TV
no,
base.
It's not impossible here. I mean, fucking, is Mamelon watching?
I think Mamelon likes Doom.
That's fair. But the way that it, like, signals that stuff is starting to get weird and spooky is that silently the game adds in a bunch of, like, quality of life modifications to Doom that, like, give the animations more frames and detail. Change, and let them place objects that have, like, more detailed textures in the world.
I see.
It's really cool. Anyways, then shit goes totally off the fucking rails.
Yeah, and it actually becomes an adventure game more than a shooting game. But you have to. It's just not. It's an extremely esoterically designed adventure game with no signposting about what you're supposed to be doing, basically at fucking all. And people ate it the fuck up, which proves that that's not actually quote-unquote bad game design to me.
People, like, there is a good type of game that is, like, you explore and figure out what the fuck is going on in it. Like a King's Quest, like a Frog Fractions, I
would not leap to calling a King's Quest a good video game.
King's Quest is a good video game.
Have you played the original King's Quest? I have. It's okay. It's not.
I haven't played I imagine A, the later King's Quests are better, and B, I think they're cool, and they have this sort of explore the world and figure shit out stuff to them.
Famously, King's Quest as a series gets, like, more bloated and convoluted.
And that's good.
It goes along.
That's good.
Okay. I'm gonna make you play a later King's Quest, and you're gonna hate it.
Naya might actually love it. Naya's a Lana fan.
Even if I don't end up liking it, I might still respect the thing it's doing. But my point was, like, games like this, like Crypt, like Fez, like fucking Frog Fractions 2, that have this sort of weird exploratory, like, figuring out, like, what is going on with opaque stuff and very little signposting games can be really quite fucking cool. And people will still play them. Like, Dark Souls is like kind of one of these. It gets a little less that as the series goes on, but
yeah, Maxwell Elvis, I'll co-sign that. Ken and Roberta Williams, Ken especially, had a policy of like, we think it's bad to look at what other companies are doing.
which is goofy. Don't do that. You're allowed to look at what your competitors do.
Yeah, that's just like a bad idea, just straight up. But it does mean that Sierra existed in like their own parallel goddamn. Ooh. Phantasmagoria 1 and 2.
Phantasmagoria is in fact a game that I saw while I was looking for FMV games to think about playing for today, and it seems it's apparently controversial, but like it ended up on some best lists. You know what was really funny? Night Trap ended up on a lot of best and worst FMV games of all time lists.
That tracks.
Which was funny to me. I don't know if I want to play it because it seems like it kind of plays like Five Nights at Freddy's.
That's so fucking true. Five Nights at Freddy's is just Night Trap. That's so fucking true.
I didn't actually see any of the adventure game part of My House.wad though, because the person I was watching playing it stumbled onto a weird alternate path where you don't do any of that.
I see. I have a bunch of ammo.
Honestly, for better or worse, and maybe it's mostly just in the themes the game has, the storytelling reminded me weirdly of Binding of Isaac.
Huh.
Also, Gabrielle Knight.
I want to play Gabrielle Knight at some point. Gabrielle Knight seems sick as hell.
One of the Gabrielle Knights is like the high watermark of the Sierra FMV game.
It seems like a cool fucking moody goth video game, and I want to play it.
But Phantasmagoria 2 is a lot more like a movie, I guess?
I did it. I beat Prodigal 2.
Hell yeah!
Good job. Wait, when did Dom leave? Hold on.
A bit ago, Dom said I'm gonna leave. Yeah, I want another second pair of arms. So now I can have 6 arms.
Good that we're keeping track. I'm gonna screenshot this so we can put an It's Missed.
Don't worry, I already did. Look an overlay.
It is missed.
Isn't it? Fuck, I didn't save. Fuck. Shit.
Save now.
Well.
Just win this one.
Yeah, I just have to win it first time.
Yeah, the pressure's on, which...
Everyone knows that universally makes me perform much better.
Yeah,
it did last time you forgot to save.
Yeah, so it's a universal trend.
That was really fucking funny. This one is so annoying because it has so many of the
You gotta
ammo...
get around them.
There's so many of the ammo ups right next to ammo downs. Man.
The tension is high. Fuck!
Wow. That didn't even get that far.
Welcome.
How far into the game is this?
Halfway through the second time.
No, we're into the second. We're into the repeat levels of old levels on the second playthrough. The loop.
We're into the Auld Lang Syne. Let all the levels not be forgotten.
Man, does that mean that I have to do the fucking particle? It does. It does mean that I have to do the particle
Yeah,
accelerator again.
that's the one you forgot to save after. Man, this is a crucial difference. When it's like this, I actually hate to see Riley suffer. I love to see her suffer when it's FMV adventure games. When it's an action game, I just feel bad for her.
It depends, because sometimes I'm like watching Riley play like Elden Ring or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, lose to that fucking big guy with hats. I love it.
Especially because at this point, I'm getting like a little hungry.
I'm also kind of hungry.
Well, come
but I
want to
beat this fucking
I'll make you a
game.
taco.
You'll make me a taco?
Yeah.
Yeah, come to America.
Oh man, you're not gonna ferry it over?
I'm gonna, yeah, ferry it over. I'm gonna put it on a little paper boat.
Yeah, exactly. It's already in a boat form. You don't need to do that.
You're right. I just put it in the water and just blow on it.
Yeah, put a little sail in it.
I mean, we only need like $800 to fly Riley over for the weekend. I could technically do that, but I won't.
Yeah, I would also need like that would be a lot to just prepare for.
Yeah, do you have a passport?
I actually don't think I have an up-to-date passport.
That's a problem, so we have to do this on the down low. Can you swim real far?
I don't really like to
really
because of dysphoria and all. I don't know if I can do cross-country swimming. Echo, Echo, are you there? Echo's...
I don't know, am I?
Oh, okay. Maybe not.
It's an open question. If it's around.
Am I there?
You feeling okay, Echo?
Yeah. I just kind of into some technical issues with something I was going to brainlessly do during the stream, and so I got sucked in to troubleshooting.
I hate shooting trouble.
Yeah. It's always like really annoying to catch.
Just like these racers in the video game MegaRace Particle Accelerator Level 2.
Sure.
You thought it was fun getting into Pop-O-Matic trouble? Think again.
So do any of the cars seem to be any different in terms of gameplay at all?
No.
They can get different power-ups.
Oh, you mean the cars that I'm controlling?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have like different handling and stuff. Like this car I'm using for this stage because it's easier to turn and shit. There is in fact car stats. They're just not mentioned anywhere at all. I think you might be able to like get them to talk about them, but I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna fucking lose. 'Cause I didn't go fast enough. I love that I have to skip like 6 cutscenes to load my save.
That's the stakes of this game. You can retry as much as you want, but you have to skip 6 cutscenes every time.
I want stakes now.
Steak tacos?
You having steak tacos?
No. They're beef, though.
works, I guess. It is honestly disheartening seeing those speed-up panels fly just past your hitbox. It's like the game is taunting you. Yeah, the actually going on the power-ups is kind of difficult.
That's the push and pull of the game.
Yeah, I know. But a lot of the time it's not because of... It's just because of, the game's hitboxes are weird.
I find it interesting how, like, Maxwell Elvis seems to know every game that we've ever played with them in the stream.
Yeah. It's useful.
Yeah.
Nope. I've lost. I'm so sad. Need better markers for where they start/end? Yeah, that would be really cool. Or like a map or something? Maybe MegaRace 2 will be better. I don't know. I can't believe I beat this level and then I forgot to fucking save. That's the worst part.
Dome's not here. We don't know about labor unions anymore, Red Sky.
Well, there's a bit where, Lance Boyle makes a joke about labor unions, not letting robots form labor unions. And that's literally the only mention of them in this game. Frankly, I was surprised that there was a mention of them at all.
Yeah, it's not very, proper dialectical Marxism.
Yeah. Yes! I did it. Fuck, I skipped the prize.
Save!
Oh, I get to do this much less visually interesting level that I think is probably going to be easier.
Yeah, every other level seems easier than Particle Accelerator.
Yeah, though this does have the annoying ammo removal things everywhere. It takes so long to kill things by overtaking.
This music isn't really, no, it's not Aphex Twin, you know?
That's true. Oh, yes. I did it. I was, like, really close.
Can you keep up this level of intensity?
Just won yourself a prize, Enforcer. Come and take a look. Say, I'd go for one of these, man.
What's the prize? It's...
Hey, fabulous trip to the
Sage Hills. I just like skipping as soon as he's about to start talking. I've seen the root FMVs for this game. The panels for power-ups and power-downs are baked into the FMVs. That's so funny. Which is good because you can memorize where they are. Yeah, you can. That's basically what I've been doing. Because I think that's basically the sort of skill progression in this game, outside of just like learning the controls, is memorizing the tracks. Because that's the important part. Oh my god, there's so many ammo downs in this level.
It's like Toho.
I think those were speed downs, not ammo downs.
Those were ammo downs. Speed downs are just the arrows. The ammo downs are like 3 arrows. Ammo is 3 arrows, like a fast forward button.
Really?
Speed.
That's fascinating.
Speed is direct, just like one line and then an arrowhead.
I feel like nobody's here anymore.
We have it still says 12 viewers. I think it's just the stream is quieting down, and also we don't have 7 co-hosts on anymore.
Yeah, let's get 7 more co-hosts.
Well, we're not playing the 7th guest, so.
So we can't get 7 more guests?
Yeah.
I like how that, like, ammo down line kept you divided from the other contestant.
Yeah.
I like when you're turned to the wrong direction for the way that you're going on the track. That's...
I got ammo and then immediately lost it. I'm so fucking sad.
I like how you can bump cars infinitely and never have to worry about damage to your own rig.
Yeah, unless you get hit from behind. That's the only way you can get damaged. I think this is the boss.
He rammed himself against the wall.
Fuck!
Whoa, you exploded?
I might have actually had to worry about that. Man, still behind Lance Boyle.
I'm behind Lance Boyle.
You support him?
Yeah. I'm a big fan.
There's a counter on the HUD that tells you how many cars are left. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that's what that was. The thing about the car that I normally play as... The car that I normally play as starts with the triple gun, which is nice.
I don't even see that.
It's it's at the very bottom middle.
Oh, now I see it.
The problem with this track specifically is that the symbols are just really hard to see. Because they're like almost the same color as the track.
Yeah, they don't show up until you're like on fucking top of them.
Yeah.
Tracks do seem to suggest that there's like an optimal route through them.
Yeah.
But that the controls are too slippery to execute them, practically.
Yeah, and also I am just not good enough to figure that out and memorize it. Because I haven't played this game enough.
You should play it. We're gonna play this 20 more times. MegaRace speedrunners.
Forbidden MegaRace Vault. New show.
New show. I'm in hell.
Oh no.
Welcome
why
to
are you in
hell.
Echo?
We're playing MegaRace, Echo.
Oh.
They have MegaRace down here. It's not all bad.
Oh, cool.
They would have MegaRace in hell. Why did I just, like, speed up a lot there? I'm just not gonna win because I'm trying to overtake the guy instead of just killing him. Cool.
Hey, Naya. How's it
What up?
going?
Oh, okay. I want this game to be over.
I also
that I
I want to defeat it.
I want this game to be over so I can do the dishes, go to the store to get beef, and then cook.
You could just leave. You don't have to stay here.
Well, yeah, but I was the only person supplying commentary. I feel a responsibility.
We could just leave Riley hung out to dry. That's what being ghost streamers is all about.
Riley spent like the whole stream not talking. Like, she deserves to be forced to speak and fill
What?
the airtime.
Fuck
Yeah.
you. That's your job!
but-
I'm here to play the video games, and solve puzzles, and do funny things
What
in the
puzzles?
video
You're
game,
not-
and you're
you're
here
not
to make
solving
jokes
puzzles.
about it.
You're not
Yeah.
solving puzzles, so you should have plenty of brains power left over for talking and gabbing and doing
I don't even
things
have
all by
writers.
yourself.
You don't even know. This shit, it's so hard.
Riley, have you ever heard of this little thing called improvisation?
Yeah,
Here.
try it sometime.
Let me show you
You don't
how to
need
improv.
writers.
You go like doo-doo. I didn't need a writer for that.
Hang on, let me just open up this PDF that I have of this joke book. I can start reading off this.
No,
Oh,
that's
while you're playing.
not. We already described. We already decided that that wasn't allowed.
Yeah, but it's my stream.
Oh my God, Riley's becoming a capitalist.
Right, we need to seize the means of production of FMV streams from Riley.
I think that's just
Riley
like
is-
my computer.
Riley has claimed this stream as her property, and as we all know, property is robbery.
That's true.
How is space, by the way?
It's honestly kind of disappointing.
What about
Oh,
that
really?
cool rock rotating?
That was a cool rotating rock. It's honestly not the coolest level that I've done. Ow. I exploded.
Again, I didn't even know this was a thing that could happen, and it's happened twice now.
Yeah. We're so close and yet so far. Yeah.
And in the end, it didn't even matter.
Thanks.
Okay.
See, the thing is, Naya, that I don't think it's forgivable
Uh-huh.
to like go away and do the dishes and be like, yeah, I'd rather be doing this than watching my friend Riley play a video game. That's like a really bad burn.
It's not
To be
that
fair,
you'd
it's
rather
not
be
Riley's
doing it.
fault that the video game has stopped being interesting.
Maybe Troko loves to
Speaking
watch
of
Mega.
interesting, it's me, Tilly.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
no.
finally,
Oh,
somebody
hey.
interesting.
What's up? It's Tilly. Tilly, the
It's
the
Tilly
comic
time,
artist.
starring Tilly. Tilly's here to
Hi.
talk. Tilly's here to talk at Tilly Talk Time.
Tilly talk time
I'm
with
normal.
Tilly.
I'll be back in a second, actually. I'm going to get my treats from the oven.
Ah, it's
Okay.
Tilly Talk Treat Time.
Tilly treat talk time with Tilly. Oh, Tilly the Fields.
We just need to pop. The bit here is we're gonna pile as many T words on as possible. Okay.
Transgendered. That's the only T word I know. I'm sorry, I already fucked it up.
Oh, Tilly is transgender, so that's a good start. So transgender Tilly's treat talk time.
Yeah. New cable
With
show.
Tilly.
I hear how the stream
It's
was
called
in the Tilly
TTT.
time, and then she tillied all over the place.
She tillied and tallied. Hither and thon.
Oh, I'm going too fast.
To Tilly.
You're not going too fast anymore.
Yeah.
Now you're going to Tilly. Tortellini. Molly. Oh god,
Shoot
we
him.
need Tilly, we're dying. I hope when
Yeah.
she comes back, her treat started with T.
Die! I need to brake. I'm just trying so hard to slow down.
Where the fuck? Oh my god.
Yes!
Yeah!
Way to go, Enforcer!
Riley, I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
Now save.
Save.
How many levels left?
I don't know.
5.
Oh.
I made that up.
It could literally be 5.
2 or 3, I think. Says Maxwell Elvis, who's presumably the keeper of all knowledge on indie games.
Oh yeah, the Enforcer's absolutely a union buster. That's why we're playing this game, because we're actually busting the strike of the WGA. This is what we'd like to do. We'd like to vehicularly
don't lie.
manslaughter them.
Stop lying.
No, don't.
It's not a funny joke.
Or I'll kill you.
You tried killing me already with your wrestling moves. I'm invincible, it turns out.
Imagine if Tilly was here. What would Tilly say? You know, I know what she'd say. She'd say, if you want to fight back against Troca and scabs like them, you can go and join the International Industrial Workers Union.
No, I think she'd say, haha, wanna die?
Yeah.
No, that sounds more like what Neo would say.
Haha, wanna die!
Oh shit. Well,
I guess her girlfriend
I
knows
actually
her
forgot
better.
to get up and get the food because I was procrastinating with my brain.
So you were here the whole time, just not saying anything?
Yeah, I was trying to get myself together. I was like, right, I'm gonna stand up and do this thing. I'm gonna stand up and do this thing. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna stand up and do the thing, and then I didn't.
yeah.
Oh, do it!
Well,
I don't have any guns right
Matilda, if you do it, I'll be proud of you and I'll say nice things about you.
Matilda will say nice things about you behind your back while you're off doing them.
No, that's gonna encourage her to stay to hear the nice things.
Oh, we'll say mean things that you don't want to hear. Does that help?
Did Dom already leave?
Impossible to
Hopefully.
tell. Impossible to tell. Dom is a master of disguise. Dom could be any one of us.
That's true.
Dom could be you, Riley, for all I know.
Just a stranger on the bus.
Shut up!
what?
They was singing fucking... Dom is one of us.
But
They
if
is hit
Dom
parody.
was one of
What if
us.
God is one of us?
Hey. I haven't gotten enough to turn the light on in my room. My room is dark and it's making me sleepy.
You should go do that.
Or you should sleep. You should sleep right here on Cable 2, scintillating New Frontiers.
It's 9:30 p.m.
That's a reasonable hour to sleep.
It isn't.
What?
That's
It
way too
100%
early.
is.
I would wake up at like fucking like before the sun is up.
Yeah.
That would suck. I hate waking up in the dark.
This is true. I also prefer to wake up with absolute knowledge.
Yeah, I prefer to wake up with the unholy knowledge granted to me by the truth, the
Of dawn.
door of Hades. I don't know.
I like to wake up and just like take inventory of all my body parts, make sure they're still in the same spot, and then go from there. You know, really start with like the self-knowledge.
That's the thing we do at school with like bussers. Is the thing we started doing with some kids of like, let's do a body check. And we go like, how do your feet feel? Are your feet okay? And they're like, my fucking heels hurt. And I'm like, okay. They don't say that because they're like 5 years old, but they're like, my feet hurt. Okay,
when
that's
I
cool.
bought-
You're
when
gonna
I
be
think
sitting down
about-
a long time.
When I think of a body check, what I think is like you're walking by somebody and you're like, body check, and you like slam into them with your shoulder really hard.
Do you do that, Troka? Is that a thing that you do?
That wouldn't
All
be
the
very
time,
nice.
every day, every time I see somebody on the sidewalk walking somewhere, I'm like, body check, and I slam into them as hard as I can. Just to see if they have a body. Or if
Okay.
They
passed
do
right
this to me
through them.
constantly, and it makes me want to kill them with my fists.
I'm waiting for the day that I find somebody who doesn't actually have a body, just an image, and I phase right through them.
Yeah, that's what.
And
That's
that's how
you've
you'll know you're in the Matrix.
And then I could start doing all kinds of cool stunts, like in John Wick, which I'm pretty sure is a sequel to The Matrix. Because it stars the same guy, right?
Yeah. They're making the John Wick movies too damn long. I can't watch the new one because it's too damn long.
Well,
Is it long?
See, the ideal way to consume a John Wick movie is in clips, anyway. You just watch all the cool clips, and you'll basically have watched the movie.
There's probably like a CinemaSins. Does CinemaSins still make videos?
Yeah.
Why
Probably.
the fuck would I watch CinemaSins?
Because they're still going.
What if you just watch?
You should find one of those YouTube channels that uploads movies in 9 minutes and 59 seconds
Oh,
long
Dolphin
increments.
Dentist!
Whoa!
Yo!
Plastic crocodiles. They're plastic and they're like crocodiles, only bigger.
The Dolphin Dentist.
Dolphin
I'm so
Dentist.
glad we kept playing this game now.
Yeah. Don't you put that evil on us, Riley? Don't you put that on us? I was just saying, what if you watched all of your movies through CinemaSins? What if someone cursed you for a year to watch all of your movies through CinemaSins?
I would not watch any movies for that year.
Concept, CinemaSins full-length edit, which is where you take the full length of the movie, but then whenever the CinemaSins guy like made a clip of that movie in the CinemaSins video, you interject that in to replace the part of the movie.
Miserable.
Fucking
So you're just
fan
watching the movie-
cut of a movie, but it's just the CinemaSins edition.
Yeah, exactly. Just the full movie, and it saves you no time. You know, something about this game is giving me deja vu.
Like you've been in this place before? Standing in the streets?
Yeah, like I've been in this place before, standing in the streets. I don't know what it is. Maybe this game is deja vu?
That was a good joke. I didn't have like a joke to follow it up, but that was funny. I liked it.
Thanks, Maxwell Elvis. Somehow Maxwell Elvis got the joke.
Mm-hmm.
I've got my meal now, say nice things about me.
Hey, good job, Matilda. You're so good at getting meals. I'm very proud of you and your standing up abilities. Many times in my life, I have trouble standing up, so I'm so fucking glad that you stood up.
Good job,
Thank you.
Dom. You are so
Dom, you're
knowledgeable
always-
and good about good at talking, especially about unions.
Dom, you're so good at standing up for what's right, and what's right is getting up and getting yourself some food.
Yeah. This is a strange treat I call lasagna. I was gonna make a spaghetti, but instead I made a lasagna because it's easier. I'm not gonna say the union thing. I'm too busy having my little treat.
Dom's turned her back on unions. For
No.
lasagna. Like Garfield.
I'm like fucking Garfield. I'm Garfield eats.
Famously scab.
I don't think Garfield would scab. I
You're
think
right,
Garfield would do his little face that he does, his Garfield smile.
You're right,
Hold up a little
Garfield
sign that
famously
says
hates
solidarity.
at work. I think Garfield would join in on a strike for a company they're not involved with at all. Like any strike anywhere, Garfield is part of it.
Yeah, Garfield would love not working. He's like the Sabotabi in that way.
The Sabotabi?
You know, the Sabcat, the famous,
Oh,
the
we saw
famous-
Scabby the Rat today.
Oh, you saw Scabby the Rat?
Yeah, in an episode of The Sopranos. Me and Naya.
Yeah.
I was
Sopranos,
hoping
not
you
a
saw
very
Scabby the Rat
pro-union
real.
show.
I think the Sopranos, they're organized crime guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
in
so-
with all the unions.
Yeah, yeah, of course they
manipulate,
are.
and every strike that happens in the show is because the mobsters got them to do it.
Hey, I have bad news to everyone who's watching the stream. Oh wait, fuck. No, I'm.
What's the bad news?
Critical
Is
support
that I
for the
forgot to
Sopranos
save
and
and then
the
I'm gonna lose
Sopranos.
this level.
Oh no.
Riley, I'm going to kill you.
I didn't mean to.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry. Was that too much?
No, you're fine.
Okay. Riley, I'm gonna kill you twice.
Riley, I'm gonna really kill you. But I'm gonna kill you slowly through tormenting you with puzzle games. I'm like the mad scientist at MSD3K now. This is me and Echo. We're like, one of us is TV Frank, and one of us is Dr. Forrester.
The fuck are you talking about? I don't know who the fuck these people are, and you're saying I'm one of them?
Yeah, we're the mad
What
scientist.
if Echo was one of them?
I, for one, think Egg was one of us.
One
Just a
of us.
stranger. Here's the problem. I don't actually know
Sunscreen.
any of the words of that song except that bit.
Sunscreen would be
I only know that bit
sunscreen.
as well because I heard it in Bruce
The
Almighty.
long-term benefits of sunscreen have been proved by
Of fucking course
sunscreen,
Bruce Almighty uses that
whereas
song.
the rest of
God.
my sunscreen
Was
has no
one of us.
It
basis
doesn't
more
use it, it
reliable
just sings part
than
of
my
on the
own
bus.
sunscreen. I will dispense the sunscreen now.
I will dispense the sunscreen now. You
What
guys
if
don't have
his
sound
body
alerts on,
has
but you didn't get to
blood?
hear the sunscreen YouTube poop that just played, because there's a sunscreen YouTube poop sound alert now.
I've heard it because I watch Cable 2 shows. I watch other Cable 2 shows.
Oh, I
but-
remember Sunscreen from that movie, where they're in a spaceship trying to stop the sun from expanding.
Yeah, it had Nicolas Cage in it, right?
Mm-hmm. Maybe. I don't remember. All I remember is that there's a guy, that lots of guys very angry talking about things. God, it must be such great stream audio hearing me eat this lasagna really loudly.
Yeah, nobody else saying anything.
Yeah. I'm gonna mute so that you don't have to hear me eating this lasagna.
Riley, are we
Game
making
gonna crash?
your stream too bad?
What?
Are we making your stream too bad?
No. My game
Okay,
did
now-
crash. It is frozen on this screen.
All right, now that Riley has crashed the game, I think I'm gonna
Oh, wait,
go
never
and
mind.
do the dishes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna leave Naya. What I want you to do is I want you to do the heavy lifting of being funny and stuff for the stream.
While Troca does the dishes.
Until the stream is over.
I want to be funny.
Well, if you'd rather do the dishes.
It would be mean if I said that.
That's not saying that it's not the thing that you'd rather do. Is the thing.
I can suffer for both of us. Look, both options are suffering.
It's alright, I asked you to do the dishes, so do the dishes.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, Troca. Good luck.
I won't drown.
Don't let the dish bugs bite.
The silverfish?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember those guys from Minecraft.
I remember them from real life. They fucking suck.
I think they're cute.
They're like some of my least favorite bugs to encounter.
What's your favorite bug to encounter?
Probably a little pill bug.
Yeah, I agree.
I like pill bugs. They're cool round things. They don't move super fast, so they don't like invade my personal space like aggressively. They just cool guys. Walk around on logs and stuff.
Yeah. I love it when you move a rock or a log and like there's fucking millions of woodlice.
Yeah.
You guys call them pill bugs, which is a much cuter name than woodlice.
Yeah.
We also call them
still
roly
cute.
polies depending on where you are.
That's an even cuter name.
Yeah.
Yes!
Roly.
I did it.
You did it, you beat the game.
No, not yet. I'm so close though. Now I can save again and actually make progress. I did it for you, Naya.
Riley, I'm so fucking proud of you. You're so good at video games. I'm sorry I said all those mean things earlier.
I wish you would say some more mean things.
Fuck you, Riley. I hate all of your video games.
All of the video games I made.
I only said that for Echo, though, so it's not a real opinion.
Naya hates all the video games that I make just for this show. I've made every video game that has ever been on this show. It's true.
It's true.
I made Myst.
Riley is the video game.
I need bullets. Keep getting speed up and not bullet up. I need bullet up. Well, I've lost this one. There is gas in the horse, but it was running.
Is there gas in the horse come from?
There was a stream where Nullcasting was playing Barbie Horse Adventure, and then I came into that stream and I was like, "There's no horse sound alert," and I was sad. And then moments later, then after that, Nullcasting was like, is there gas in the horse? And said that. And then Arby, like, within minutes, made the is there gas in the horse pitched up version for stream sound alert.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah.
I will say, for the sound alerts, I do sometimes miss the classics of audience cheering and /or laugh track and big follows.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Big Follows is dead, so they will never return.
Big Follows.
Yeah, bigfollows.com. It's a union for workers in any industry.
Oh, that's really cool.
I love bigfollows.com.
I think we should do a sound alert that's like costs a bunch and it's just an entire copyrighted song.
Yeah, it costs like $10,000, which is the amount we'll need to get out of them suing us.
Yeah. I'm so close. I'm so close.
It's so fucked up that everything on Twitch is measured in these fucking bits. I have no idea what the value of a bit is.
It's like
how much is in pennies is a bit.
I have no idea.
They're about a cent each, more or less. But, well, they're a bit more than that.
A bit more.
But in the UK here, they cost like fucking £3.25 or some shit. Yeah, they cost $1.53 for 100. What the fuck does that mean? It's not a real number. £1.53. Everyone knows that everything is either £1 or... Well, it used to be you could get things for 20p back in my day. But you can't do that anymore. Everything's £1 minimum. My mate has a thing she says, because she heard a lady in the sweetie section at Lidl say it. She says we're and dearer.
What does that mean?
It means it's weird and it's dearer.
I see.
Weird means smaller and dearer means more expensive.
Damn it, I hit the lose your guns button again. Well, I hit the get your guns back button, but now I'm ahead of him and
This game's better when you have guns.
Yeah.
So I would suggest not hitting the lose your guns button in the future.
Well, I try my best. But... in the end, it didn't even matter.
Even though you tried so hard?
Yeah, I got so far. What the fuck is this car like again? I haven't used this car in a while. God damn it. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, it's fine.
Alright, Riley, you're gaming. You're gaming. Say that to yourself. Think it to yourself. Let's think, I'm gaming.
I'm gaming. I'm gaming.
You're gaming. You're gaming.
No! No, I hit the lose on my guns button! Can I lap this guy before I don't think I can. Because there's only one lap left. Nope.
You watching?
Well, it put me forward, but I don't actually know what level I'm up to. I'm just gonna make a new save. And see where I go from here. Oh! Get ready for Lost, level 2. Okay. Well, I didn't see what the cutscene was. Whoops. There's so many fucking sound effects in this game.
Yeah.
And how many of them are?
Ow. This is the poor people hunting park? Yeah.
Almost there.
And
This level has a bunch of the invert controls buttons, which sucks. Boy, I sure would like guns again. At least the laps on this level are fucking long. Okay. One left. Just have to not hit the lose your guns button.
Riley would never hit such a...
Yeah. And I need to actually get ammo instead of losing it. Well, I hit the lose your guns button. Gamers, this isn't great.
Riley? You weren't supposed to do that.
I tried. Listen. It just happens sometimes. Nobody's perfect. My car health is low. Yes! Well, I didn't even beat my car score, but oh well.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a brand new MegaRace Solid Gold Enforcement Officer! How about that? Hey, tough guy, you did it! Thanks to you, criminals everywhere are turning to each other and saying, I want my mommy! Enforcer, let's check out your fabulous prize! You have won!
Oh. The final prize?
Covers for your car seat!
It's covers for your car seat.
Covers for your car seat. Hi, hello.
Believe me, Enforcer, you'll enjoy
Echo!
How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Like I always say, it only shows to go. You've been watching one of the very top mega races in history, and that's going backwards in time. Hey, I'm Lance Boyle, and it doesn't hurt a bit.
Thanks. Thanks, Lance Boyle.
Wait, did you beat the game?
I beat the game.
It hurts.
Shit.
It does hurt to be Lance Boyle, unfortunately.
Yeah, because he's being boiled.
Every
He's
day of his
being lanced.
fucking life.
Credits theme.
Damn. Kind of vibes in this credits.
Wait,
thing.
it's got like samples in it?
Yeah, it's got samples.
Yeah.
It's groovy.
I love this loop. I love these loops. Like, not even using any more samples. What the
God,
fuck?
I love this fucking. This is peak game music.
Yeah, it's like fucking Garage Band, like just a bunch of fucking short ass loops.
Yeah,
Oh.
ideal.
Ah, now it's really loud again. Well, thank you all for watching and
job.
supporting the Writers Guild of America. Go do that if you can, and if not, spread the word. And spread the word of the IWW, Industrial Workers of the World. Unionize. It's good.
It's good.
Good. All right. I'll see y'all later. Goodbye. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I should.
Love Christian Eriksen.
I think the new end card should load, but I should actually go and get it first.
Bye.
Goodbye for now. Thank you for watching. Cable 2, only on, always on. I don't think there's any other shows today, but there will be shows later this week. Despite the writer's strike, we are persevering and showing our support to them by doing our shows. There's a Clips show later this week, I think. And the Long Haul will also be on there. Okay. Thank you all for watching.